check. Oh, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Welcome back. Okay, I've had my little rest. We're back on it. We're gonna do it. We've done that. I apologise. I went a bit over the top with a wrap. I was supposed to do a basically a race earlier on. Couldn't stop doing this wrap, so at least it's done now. We're gonna go and put this baby east from the beast to the test, and that is if it can survive the ultimate street racing heat level 5 million plus. If we can do this, because I was nearly there, 200 points just below it a couple of days ago, and yesterday I done it but I didn't live stream it, so I need to do this, man. My internet's 1 minute. Let me just get my internet on. Because I had a bit of a internet problem earlier on. And this motherfucker should really automatically come on, not fucking wait for me to. See, son of a bitch has gone that connection. I shouldn't have to manually do this. Alright. Okay, we're going to give it a couple of minutes before we start. We're going to check a couple of stuff out. Don't worry, I'm not going to get carried away. Just a couple of stuff I noticed. I did say I was going to come back, people. I did delete the 3 live streams I've done. Sorry. Reason being is I just watched it and I'm putting my hands up. I was a bit over the top with the non-stop talking. Come on, man. I noticed that, so I had to delete it, and it was just doing raps. We've got 50 over views. I got a couple of subscribers from it though. Thank you very much, but I apologise for non-stop talking. It's because what it is, I had a beer on an empty stomach, and I got a bit slightly drunk is the word. I ain't gonna lie. Slightly drunk is the word. But now we're gonna do this. Put this here. These are just the final touches. Bang. Maximum I'm going to spend on this now, probably 2 minutes. And it's done. Because that, what I've done earlier on, that was everything getting to be perfect. Seriously. There was a lot of fucking concentration going on earlier on. Everything's got to be covered on the body. I don't want no little stupid gaps. Trust me, people, this is done, man. As I said, I thought, you know what, I got the energy to do this fucking baby. I got to do this 5 million rep in front of your eyes, man. Come on, man, I got to do this, and I got to just show you guys how fucking easy it is. I'm making it look harder because of these stupid rhinos. I think I know how to overcome these rhinos. I picked that vehicle there, but that vehicle ain't going to be fast. That big tank I picked, it just ain't going to be fast enough, bruv. It might be a tank, might overcome them, but you need speed in this game. You need speed. See these little perfect little touches I'm doing here? These are little signatures of the rap designers. Well, that's me, but I'm just making it look like that. Normally you get little signatures as like handwriting of the guy who actually done the rap on the car. Their little signature. Well, I'm making it look like that. See how perfect I'm getting with it though. I'm just going to put one more decal. And that is it, we're done. Je m'appelle, je pas la done. But you know, when people look at this wrap now on the road now, you can see it for yourself. That it was worth it. It was worth doing this. See where I'm adding little things? You probably never think that I'm going to put that there, did you? Look. That's what I'm saying. Bosh. Bosh. Now we've got to move that one a little bit. And that gaming thing, we've got to change slightly. Like, put that there. And now that 80 gaming. We're going to make that smaller like the other side. Because you know what it is? There's so many decals I put on this. Obviously it's normal to miss a little thing there and then. That's why I keep coming back to it and checking it out. Because the word is, we are only human. And we are basically liability to make a mistake. Put that there. That one, that's what I'm looking for. This. See this? That was the last decal. Yeah, I'll just make the same size as this one. See what I'm saying? That's it. Job done. I think one more little warning sign on this windscreen. Let's put another. These little yellow things are warning signs, by the way. Warning signs. You normally get them on race cars. The warning signs are things that slightly, I don't know, it might be a shatterproof window. You'll have a warning saying this window will not shatter, it will just crack, and it will just whatever, it will let you know on certain race cars. So that's what these little, and they're normally in like effect of like warnings. Some of them are like real car warnings like this. Now you actually get this on real race cars. This is not a joke. What I'm doing here. It's got to be the right pattern right here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just check this pattern out on a real GT1. I don't know, 911 race car, a Porsche. And this pattern, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Just figure it out in your head. Hold on, I'm going the wrong way. The pattern I'm using is on this level. Right, this one here, look at this. You see the arrow and you see the cross like a electric shock. This could be saying this vehicle has got anti-electric shock interior, like a rubber installment of anti-electric shock, just in case a battery gets whatever, and it will not cause fire inside the cab, which will save the driver. That's what these little stickers are. Gives you warning that, you know, unbreakable glass, or, you know, if you go over something, it ain't gonna shatter, that kind of thing, you know. What have another one at the back? Another one at the back. One more warning sign at the back. And that's what they call them, like warning signs. Like even something like, they're normally like this. They're normally like a normal warning sign. Take a note of this, what I'm showing. You normally get them on extreme fast cars that overheat too much and they've got a chance to blow up, because there's a lot of nitrous in it and a lot of gas with gas suspension. So there's a big chance of it. It can, in a crash, it can blow up, literally, like catch a light. So these are warning signs. You only get them on extreme racing cars. Don't forget that, people. Extreme fast cars that do 0 to 60 within 1 second, 2 seconds, that got big fat turbos, are ready to blow up, and got so much nitrous in them that will blow yourself up and the car up. Out to Miss Rose. How are you? If you want, you can join me right now. Do you want to join? Have a cruise? Let me show me what car you got. I will invite you right now. Just say yes. I invite you. Let's go for a cruise. Do you want to cruise with me? Let me. I need to just say yes. I need to test. Okay, come on. I'm gonna invite you. Put the game on, Habibi. Put the game on, sweetie. Yeah, put the game on. I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna take it easy. Trust me. And listen, don't be afraid if you crash. It's not a problem. Yeah, not a problem. I'm not expecting you to be super good, okay? Remember, you just got the game. You're new to the game. It's the first time you're playing this game. And you're playing it because of me. So, I'm going to show you that...
I'm outside with my friends, maybe tomorrow.
Ah, what, you giving up on me already? Come on, Dragon, I'm thingy, Miss Rose, man. Alright, come on tomorrow then. Don't mess me about, please. You need to come on. I need to show you this game. It's not a joke. I need to show you this game. This game is not that hard. All you got to do is enjoy it. Let me show you something again. Do not go anywhere. I'm going to show you something, and if you get this bit important done, the game is going to be easy for you. I'm going to show you now. Let me just put this last decal here. Right, this is a little damage coming on here, and then we're going to put that right there, like that. See the effect I'm coming on with, people, look. That's it, job done. Can you see the realism that's going on to this now? Yeah, I like it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm looking at it, and I am liking it. Totally something different to what I've done before. Totally something different with the way I've done it. But that, you know, see this bride. Look. Everything's that and that bit. That bride. See this bride sticker here. Look. See the bride. Where is it? I can't see it. I'm not. See if it will be better if I put that straight. Look. This one here. Look. This. I think it will look better here, man. See what I'm saying? See, it does look better here. I had that sticking there like a fucking sore ass. That's it. It's looking. See what I'm saying? Couple of changes here and there. It just makes it look that extra professional, man. Done. Right. Let me just change the other side quickly. See there? Let's get it out of the way. Where is it? Not that. Which one was it? The bride sticker. There. This. Where did I put it? Down here. Is that where I put it? Yeah. Although this bit you can't really see it. Let me bring it out so you can see it a bit more like that. Bang. Right, as you guys see, what I'm trying about saying, make everything perfect. Yeah. Last little thing, that handwriting. Handwriting is never too big. That handwriting there looks a bit too big. Look, that is the final change. And this car is ready, man. Look, this. When they put handwriting, it's normally small. And it's normally white. I don't know why I made that. The handwriting normally get like this. It's the guy who done the wrap on the car. You get their little signature kind of thing. So I'm going to put that like that. Because that's what it looks like. I'll not make it too big. Change that. I think we're there now. That's it, man. And that, as I said to people, I'm saying this word again. You can see from the two, if you've watched the last two streams, we've been doing the same wrap. So look how much time I put in just the one wrap, whether it's just not perfect, and how many times I've gone around it and just to get it perfect. Do you understand? How many times I've got around it? If you're not willing to take the effort and do a wrap and save it, and half of it looks like someone out of a dictionary, come out of a Wonderland book, like Wizard of Oz. Like we're off to see the wizard, the one like a Muppet doing it. That it's gonna notice straight away. You know what I'm saying? But if you see something and you look at it and everything is just made into proportion and everything is just, you're gonna think, does this guy use a tape measure to get all this right? But it's not. It's just taking time and just going back to it. Look, that's it. It's done. I'm just seeing if I've missed anything. But that was the final straw. Only fucking change is Chinese. This writing a bit more smaller. It's done. This. Because it's overlapping. Look. Yeah. I've got this button a bit more work. I'm going to spray this button up tomorrow. Probably have this button fixed by tomorrow. Right, done. Done. And see this number here, what I've done, look. That you can't really see. So what I'm going to do here is this. And this is the only number in the game that...
My friend is here.
Okay, Habibi. You need to do... If you can come back later, watch. I'm still going to be doing... Remember, I'm going to try to do the 5 million. So if you can come back, it will be nice. If you can't, no problem, darling. Try to come race with me tomorrow. You need to say yes. I just want to add another sticker here like this.
Okay, darling.
Okay, darling, no problem. Right, yeah, this looks better. Look, now I'm going to put a number here. Watch. The final touch. Take that one off. This is the final touch now. Where's that number? The 73. It was on the other one, wasn't it? This one. I should remember. The stage I'm at with these rappers, mate. I should be able to do this blindfold. It's not even joking. I should know where every decal. See what I'm trying? The change I've done with the number. This looks more representable like that. Let me see. Look, if I put this in the middle. Just before I start a race, it's going to look just more professional, is what I'm saying. So, watch, this is the final, because you can see it on this white bit better. Yeah, like that, and watch what I'm going to do now. Bag, there, a couple of changes. As I said, when we make one change, we've got to do another change. So I'll make this white, put this in here. And sometimes these letters, when they're smaller, they do look more professional. They look bigger, it looks unprofessional, trust me. See, even these little changes I made the whole change on the car. Now this, I can put down here, because sometimes you do get these crowned, as you guys look at it now, from the little changes, the car does look a bit more better. Simple as that, look, bang, job done. Now if you have a look at that, this car, mate, it does look the part. It does look the fucking part. Now what I'm saying is I can carry on and make change that. See them two red marks in the middle? I'm gonna get rid of them. That one and that one. And what I'm gonna do with this bit is, because this is what you can see on the camera, I'm gonna make it look like a street racing car. And on street racing cars, you normally get these things. I make this bit more visible, like that. See where I'm coming from. So what I'm doing here, when you just before the race, and just like just before the race, you know, when you see the car, the views, this is going to be visible. So I'm just getting this perfect, because you see the side of the view, the top of the car. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that the places where you're going to be noticeable, I'm just making better. That's all. Like that. Now we've done that, we can put a little signature on the side of that. Signature is, remember people, the guy who done the artwork, just little signature. Because that's what they normally do in professional cars. Or they would just put their name there, but in this case I'm just making it look like this is their signature. I can actually put my name there, you know. Not joking, watch. I'm going to put my name in there. I'm going to put my name in there. And if you want to put your name in there, manually, this is how you do it. I promise you, this is the last bit now. I'm going to race. Because last... the reason why I got loads of views on this particular car, and I did get a lot of comments saying, really nice car. Can you show the wrap? People actually requested this for me to do this. That's why I'm surprised that maybe the people that requested it weren't watching. But they actually requested it. So that's why I thought, you know what, I'll show you. Now that it's growing, that's why I've done it. Put my little name in there. See what I'm saying? Yeah. That I shouldn't have done. I over squashed it. Now I've got to put it again because I've done it wrong. Stupid dickhead. Because of my control pad. I was going to slightly stretch it out. I overstretched it. Couldn't see it no more. I should just leave it normal. Right. That's more like it. And we want to really put a little ace in there. Like ace of spades. I've got to put a little ace of spades in there. 1 minute. I want to get this clay out of the way. Don't really need that. Just need to find the ace of spades, which is my emblem, my new emblem. You know why I picked the ace of spades? Because of obviously the name. This looks like with ace. This looks like ace upside down. See how I done the ace? That's how I done I've done that, by the way, the artwork. See the new emblem that I've done on my YouTube channel with the ace of spades. I've done that, but I'm still going to make it better. I'm still working. That's just start off of my idea. I've added that the minute pro racing, street racing, adventure, sharpshooter, and all that. If you notice on my channel, that's still going to be sorted out, people. That's going to be upgraded more. Right, I'm thinking where I should put this. Maybe here. Hold on. See what I'm saying? If I put this here, and then I've made this look like an ace, by the way. I'll make that big, like that, and then for it to come out, I need to, now this I can change or make it bigger. I like this, by the way, so I want to make it a bit more noticeable. That AR can go because you can't really see it, and that window, just to add the extra thing I wanted to add there. Certain things like that. Now I want to keep this bottom bit. I want to keep that bottom bit. Just take that one off, and then come back to that roof and finish off the ace by putting, I'll show you guys my little trick. Remember the ace and spades I put there? Up here. This is my trick. Watch. On how to make patterns basically appear more like civilized, like more apparent, like you can see it more. Right, that needs to be put into position first thing, like that. Can you see what's going on here? Can you see the ace is coming out now, more visible, like that? But hold on, one more down. So what we need to do here in that, see that most wanted, that needs to go on top of that. So we're going to make this, I'm going the wrong way, the other way, sorry. See what this is called? Overlapping. putting one decal in front of the other one. You understand? Right, that one, right, it doesn't work because I've put too many in one place. So what you need to do when you come to a situation like that is reposition the decal, what you've put in like this. Remember, we're only doing this to see this ace. Yeah, see this ace bit? I've made it look like a fucking ace. There might even be the ace of spades in there, but this looks near enough. We're looking for the ace of spades. Oh yeah, someone asked me a question. What's the ace of spades is a special card, by the way, people. In war terms, would you believe it? Back in World War II, soldiers used to carry the actual card of the ace of spades for good luck, meaning it saved them. The actual ace of spades either means death or the start of the birth of something new, a new era, or the death or something. Basically, it either means the beginning or the end of something new. And it's meant to be a good luck card, meant to bring you good luck. That's why soldiers, when they went in war, just check this out on YouTube. Soldiers went to World War II and they had the ace of spades, the card, strapped to their helmet, having a feeling of it will save them from death, which it did, because they believed in it. And it was true up to now. The ace of spades is called the death card. Yeah, it's actually called the death card in soldier terms. And I ain't gonna lie, once my channel grows, well, after racing, my true love is actually shooting games. So when my channel grows, I'm gonna show you guys my true love in what I'm really good at, because I haven't expressed that yet because my channel hasn't grown yet properly. I'll only express that when my channel grows and I've got loads of people watching me, and then I'll say, guess what guys, time to go show you guys what I'm really good at. Yeah, and that's when you see my real shine, when I'm playing Call of Duty. Hopefully by that time there's no cheaters and I'm on a PC. You see the true colours of me, because that's one game I actually grew up to. I grew up from Modern Warfare 2, by the way, people. Modern Warfare, Black Ops 1, you know, them games I even loved more than racing, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. Call of Duty games I loved more than racing. I remember when Modern Warfare first came out, I was just finished. I was still young. This was like over 10 years ago on the PS2, man. PS3, sorry, Modern Warfare came. I think it was Modern Warfare 2, or I can't remember which one it was. I was come out of college. This is how a long time ago. I was still young. We're talking about good 15, 20 years ago. I was still going to college. I remember rushing from college just to get into and play my fucking. I weren't live streaming then, and just play my game. I remember people like Ali A used to live stream. I used to think like a little kid, he's a millionaire now. At that time, believe it or not, I was earning more money than him doing my career job. Yeah, I was working as a civilian. But the geezer, as he grew, he's a fucking millionaire now. Now I'm in his shadows. I'm talking about a geezer called Ali A. He's a YouTuber. This ace looked like the ace of spades, but it looks more like a bomb, to be honest with you. But it looks upside down, doesn't it? Because I think this has got the ace. Let me just get rid of that. I think there's a emblem in here with the ace of spades. I can remember all the emblems in there. There's an ace. Yeah, look, no, not that one. I'm sure I see the ace of spades in this game, man. I've got to find it, because I'm going to start putting on my wraps. I'm going to start putting the ace of spades on my wraps. If I can find the proper ace of spades. Like, it's going to be my signature mark, my little signature. I like that. I like this. I like that. I just had to have that in there. I've got to have that in there, just there. That just looks. I like little patterns like this. This has got to be a bit more smaller. Just there. Still looking for this ace of spades. I want to find it. Ace of spades, where are you? Let me just get rid of something. I've got two signatures there. Star there. Right, one of these.
Hi, bro.
Hi, bro. Hi, bro. How you guys doing? I really hope I haven't bored you guys with my rap designs, man.
Hi, Miss Rose.
Miss Rose is gone. She had friends to go to or something. She came in within 2 minutes.
How are you keeping?
I can't believe how quick she went. Anyway, it's a good thing that she at least said hello. So I'm not going to be too thingy over it, you know what I mean? The good thing that I respected, she let me know she was going to go. She didn't just go and just, you know what I mean? That's just a bit rude, but she let me know. So I'm just putting this here, like that. Right, I'm just checking now with my eagle eyes.
You deleted the video, bro.
Yes, and I sent you a message. The reason why I deleted it, people look at that, they're going to think I've lost the plot. I'm a realist. I know when I've done wrong. And that video, I couldn't stop chatting. I just didn't stop chatting. I put my hands up. I was a bit drunk. I drank too many beers and I didn't have like proper lunch. And that's why it hit me. I was a bit drunk is the word. I couldn't stop talking. I'm surprised no one didn't notice. I've noticed it straight away. So that's why I deleted it. I don't let videos like that for YouTube to see me in my... The worst is called worst.
Can you save this video?
I will save this one, yeah. But that's in a bad behaviour, doing videos like that, and you know what I mean. Right, I did say I'm not going to spend too much time on this fucking rap. I should have really waited for tomorrow morning now. I'll be honest with you, I really haven't got the energy, to be honest with you. I thought, because you know what, I thought I'd carry on.
Hi, Carl.
Carl's not here. Carl's not here because he went on too, he's tired. Let's put this here. I was going to put that in that gap there, but let me just leave it here, fuck it. Yeah, look. Right, now I'm just playing about too much. Enough is enough. Have a look.
Did you save the rap?
Right, listen to what I'm saying. No, because it is not finished yet. Tomorrow I'll probably save it on tomorrow's live stream. Because I'm probably going to change this again. Do you hear me? I probably will change this again tomorrow. I will probably change this again tomorrow. I'll make it better than what it's looking now. Yeah? When I change it, it will be better looking. It's either going to be either remove some of the decals to make it look better, because but I'm looking at it now, it doesn't look overdone, and because everything's in perfect order.
Can I join your hate tunnel, bro?
Yes, you're welcome. Because I took time on this, it's looking a bit better than what I expected. Is the word. This one can move out of the way too. Don't need that. See, that was the other thing I didn't move. This could be a bit moved right in there, so it's in perfect position. Like that. And this one here, look, can go like that. AR, where have I put this? Look here. Every little decal, I'm making sure it's perfect. And you're gonna notice this just before and just after a race. You're gonna see these little differences. I'll say, look, can you see that difference? Can you see that? Can you see what I've done there? Because that is the part you're gonna notice. Just as I said, on the race, you're gonna see how modified this car is. And it suits this car because this car is made to be modified, bruv. This drift works, I should make a bit more bigger, like that, so you can notice it. You wanna see that drift works. I had it so small, couldn't see it. That's got to be big. Now the handwriting on top, I can make it a bit more smaller now. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. I even got Black Panther name on there too, which I'm going to keep on there. You never know, maybe you might just get to see this car one day when I've shared it. Because I know when he goes on there, he copies a lot of community raps too. So I might bump into this, you never know. And by the way, you see that in the seatbelt, see that red thing I've done with the seatbelt? Listen. You see that Evo, you see the inside, that new thing I've done with the red and the inside bit. Well, I got that idea of somebody else. I'm not gonna lie, I saw it on another car that was share wrapped. Yeah, that wasn't my idea. Now, at least I'm honest. That was something that good. The good thing about me, I'm a good copy. I can copy something really good. I can make it like I've invented it. That's the good thing that I can do. I can copy very good. Like I come out with the idea. That's how good I can do it. So the copy that I'm gonna do would look better than the original. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's not even a joke. I will make the car look better than the original guy that made it. Now, if I've copied their wrap, is what I'm saying. When I say copy, I mean like manually looking at a wrap and getting the idea and doing it for yourself. But making that wrap look so better that it looks better than the original guy that done it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, this car originally, when I saw it, I made this total colouring. It was totally different. But the idea I did get from another car, and that is no joke. I ain't gonna say, yeah, this is my idea. It weren't. I copied the idea, but I made it look better. That's the difference. I'll even show you on live. But the car I copied it on, it didn't have most wanted on there. It had only the windows I copied. You see the windows, and not the yellow bit, the red bit. See the red bits on the window, and especially the back one. That's something new that I'll do now. I'll show you guys how to do that. That is very hard though. Just that back window took me half an hour to do. Yeah. So that new thing I'm doing, it does make it look very realistic, but it's fucking hard. Trust me. You know what I mean? As you can see with the whole car, it's like, the whole car's been hard. It's not as been fucking easy peasy, has it? Let's get real now. You know what I mean? It hasn't. Like, it's took me 2 streams, and I'm still on the same car, trying to make it perfect. Yeah. So what you're watching now is what it takes. Right, final touches that. Seriously, final touches that. I want to put a couple more decals on this bit, so it's got that racing look to it. You know what I mean? Remember this car. Remember, I've named it Extreme Build. This what would you get on an Extreme Build? That's wrong. No, I shouldn't have that there. This is what kind of thing you will get on an Extreme Build car.
How you been doing today, bro?
Bro, I've been like, bro, another thing I just want to ask you. I love you, Tune. Yeah? But let's say you've asked me, I don't know, earlier on, how you been doing, bruv? You know that question that I said, yeah, I'm alright, bruv. I've been alright. You don't have to say it in the same day, because however I'm doing 2 hours ago, I'm doing exactly the same 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. But I respect you doing that out of your kind heart. Yeah, so I'll give you respect for that. But there's no need when you ask somebody how they're doing. No, when they said, yeah, it's cool, I'm doing alright. That's it. You've asked them. That's how they're going to be for the rest of the day. Nothing's going to change. Do you understand, thingy? My man, True. But it's true. What would if you look? If let's say you met somebody in a
Evo IX or the Evo X, which is better?
This one, the Evo IX. This one's the better one. This one's faster. This is the best Evo, even in real life. Not the other Evo. This is the best Evo. Trust me. I've checked all the Evos. This is the latest Evo. The one before this ain't that fast.
Did you put engine in Evo?
Yeah. I put a big fucking V8 in this, man. That's why I've called it Extreme Build. This has got a big engine than what you guys even expected. The biggest engine you can put in this one that I've put in this one. It's got a V6. It's a V6. I didn't want to go too mad, because sometimes you put too much big engine, it fucks about with the car's handling. So I didn't want to go too mad, but yeah, it's got a big engine. I'll show you what engine it's got in there. Let me just put my final sticker on there, man. That's enough fucking... I've had enough now. Fucking, I think I've overdone it with this. That's it. Enough is enough, man. Last sticker. These little extra bits made the big difference. No joke. These little extra bits.
LOL.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
I get you, bro.
When that new Need for Speed game comes out, I heard.
Gonna share the rap?
Not today. I'm not going to share this rap today. Have you noticed? You probably think I'm crazy. How many times have I changed this rap so far in front of your face? What a mistake I've made, yeah? This game glitches out. If you save a rap and unshare it and then reshare it again, the same car, it shows it's shared, but it doesn't share it. Do you understand? I've noticed that with this game. Maybe the problem that I've done is because I deleted the game so many times, the game got fucking confused. Do you know what I mean? And I did. I restarted.
Like a cool rap.
I restarted this rap from the beginning so many times. Just watch the stream. We're doing the same car still that I was doing 2 hours ago. It's the same car. Nothing's changed. The word is called perfecting that rap. And this is what perfecting is, look. Just making these little changes. I'm going to make this so straight. I'm going to blend it with the curb of that car so it's not going to be out of shape. See what I'm doing? I'm mixing it with the shape of the, look. See what I'm saying? That's it. Bang. Now this one, final touch, make it a bit more smaller. Job done. Band is a company, by the way.
MOG Vanguard, medium light skin tone, MOG skull and crossbones, MOG maple leaf.
Band is a company that is for extreme race cars that are got extreme customization. The reason why they put banned, basically it's banned from the real roads. That's the whole point of it. And you normally get them on extreme race cars, not any other race car. It's nice, isn't it? Are you liking my rap? I'm glad somebody fucking said something good about it. It's nearly done, man. It's nearly done. I spent nearly 3 hours on this rap. I'm going to share it tomorrow. Yeah, because from tomorrow, after I've had a race and had a look at the camera views, I might do a couple more. I might do a couple more changes on it. Let's have this yellow too. I've even put my favourite streamer's name on there. Yeah, Black Panther. At the minute, he's the best geezer that I respect because I like his realism attitude. Thank you. I like his realism attitude. So I've put Black Panther's name on this rap. And I'll show you where it is. Look, now that can be down here. Look.
Pants is cool.
That's it. You know him, Pants. Actually, I'm going to name this fucking number plate Pants because that's what he names his number plate. I just remembered that. I even said it earlier on. Pants is not just cool. Pants is a really good geezer. I like him. The reason why I tell you guys once again, he's the only YouTuber that I knows that has really got a lot of subscribers, and he's got, look at the amount of cars he's got, man. How much he's earning? He's earning really a lot. So he's at a high grade, but look at his age. He's young, man, and he looks young too. And he's a one-off, like.
He looks amazing, bro.
Thank you. Like, I'm just talking about Black Panther. Look, I've put his name there. Can you see it? Can you see his name? Look, what I do so it's not visible. I'm gonna outline his name. Look, Black Panther. He's even got a picture of him in the new Need for Speed, by the way. See his name there? I put there. And let me highlight his name too. Yeah. Right. Let me make this bigger. So people will see it. So you can't miss that. The reason why I'm dedicating this wrap to him, because I know he loves his Evos too. He done a lot of stream on Evos. I know he likes it. Right, this one. My final touches now. This is the finished product now coming up. Yeah. The same thing with this side, quickly. Have a look at Black Panther's emblem. It's exactly that. See this shape here with the two. It's exactly the same. That's why I get confused sometimes. Did Need for Speed use his emblem on the game, or did he? This is what I don't know, because I keep on seeing this emblem on the Need for Speed. I'm wondering who got it off who. This is what I'm trying to understand. You know what I mean? Did Black Panther take it from the game? The final touches. Final touches, look. But these touches, if you've noticed, are making the whole difference. This, you can't really see. So this, I'm going to change the position, watch. Make it yellow, and I'm going to put it here. See what I've done there? Slight change there. Bang. Put that on the other side. Let's bake the other one. I see, even from that little pattern I just put there, it looks better, because when it was in the middle of the old there, you couldn't really see it. You'd have to look deep to see that pattern. But now I've moved it. But when I say changes, people, this is why I say changes. This is when I look at something and I think, hold on, this will look better here. And then what I'll do, I'll unwrap the share wrap that I've done and then reshare it again, and then the game glitches out and it's saying, oh, you shared your wrap but it's not there.
Will you do more live stream tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to do another stream, so of course I am. Well, now, what's going on, people? Listen, if my channel's growing and I'm getting, well, today I didn't get a lot of views. Maybe it was my fault. I've done the wrap too much. Maybe some people don't want to watch that. But if you notice, normally I concentrate on my racing. And at the minute, that 5 million was my target. I've done it the other day. I can do it. I was going to do it in front of your eyes. But today, I've got to be carried away with a conversation. That is all. Je m'appelle la place. I really apologise for that, is the word. I could only apologise. Come on, people. Sometimes we don't realise when we're over talking, but we are. That's it. I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at everything. Driftworks, fat lace. I'm looking at all the everything. This side is perfect. Nothing wrong with this side. Nothing is out of proportion. It will be better if I could make this handwriting a bit more bigger here. Look, look, look. This. Not this one, sorry. The one on top. Not this one. Go smaller, fuck's sake. Leave this here. Actually, move it a bit longer. It's a good thing I picked it. I was going to make these patterns carry on to the end, but it gets smaller, so I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Right, that's done. Where's the other one? So on the top here, look. Find that one.
That's a wicked rap, bro.
Find it. Je m'appelle. Thank you. See, I'm just going to make this one a bit more bigger, so it covers this area here. Je m'appelle is just called professionalism. Now I want to make this colour. You see the window I got in there, the shield, like, see what I'm saying? I've made it that type of colour, so I've put, see the window, see the shield in the window? That windproof.
You're wicked doing raps, bro.
Just what I'm saying is, look what I've done with colour blend. You see the shield in the window? So I've made this little thingy blend with that. Do you understand? So a little colour coordination, it helps out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes mix and blend colours that suit each other. Right, we're going back to this wrap here, this one here, this one, not this one. Now let's move this one forward again. Remember we moved this one forward? On the other side, the gap I've opened up actually a bit more forward would be better. Because we're covering the gaps here, look, so Watch. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side now, but it's gonna look more better now. This, and then what I'm gonna do here. Watch. Very simple. Where's that? Right, that can stay there, or that can go here. Yes. See what I've done there? Look, I've moved that to there, but it's covered the thingy now. That side, the side skirt. So that weren't complete. Can you see? Understand now what I'm trying to say? It wasn't complete. I've just done an example in front of your eyes, people. And that little change makes the whole difference. This could be a bit more bigger too, look. We want that driftworks shining out. Because all Japanese cars have got driftworks involved in it. Right, here we go. Where are we? We're at with this one here. This can be a little bit more bigger in the middle. Like that. Right, I still haven't got to that handwriting. There, look. That. I'm going to get that same colour as this. Like, now you can't see this side. Now what we're going to do, make it a bit more brighter because you can't see it. Like that. See what I'm saying? That's it. That is it. I can make that big bottle a bit more bigger. See this bottle here? Like that. Now, all we've got to do is transfer that to the other side. That's it. You see this Chinese writing here? This one? Watch. We'll put it on this side. Or it is in the middle here, sorry. See, since 20 minutes ago, this weren't here. See, so this is what I'm trying to say. When I'm not happy, I'm making changes. This is what I'm trying to explain. Now, if I would have shared this wrap, I was going to make it look better and then try to share it again and delete it, and that was good. It was going to fuck everything up for me. That's what I'm trying to say. I can actually put this here too, you know. No, but I want to put that thingy there. Let's put this here, look. Let's put that there. And then that Chinese writing, which is in the middle there, on the other side. And I think that's finally it. And then we're going to have another look around it and then make the choice. Right, I think did I copy that? Right, I didn't copy it because I think there's too much wraps. I don't need to do it. I've already copied it. Look, that's it there. Can you see what I'm saying? Now we've covered every angle. I'm talking about the side skirts, the wings, everything that needs to be covered. Yeah. This can be a bit more smaller, like that. Like that side.
Wow.
And this can be a bit more bigger, like that. That's it. Now we're gonna save it and have a final look at it, and then make our decision to say, yeah, everything is in perfect order, there's nothing out of place, and we accept it as complete. Because unless everything's not in place, it's not going to be complete. Whether I just stop this fucking and then restart it, whatever it takes. Like this, I really shouldn't have that in there because everything is in one place and that one's going the other way. Let's have this here instead. See, another change I've just made. Another fucking change I've just made. Now I've moved that side, I've got to move this side too. Right, where is the other one on this side? For fuck's sake. There. Right, now I've put one on there already. It's not that. It's not that one. It's not that one. See, I didn't even put that on this side. Something I didn't even see already. Yeah, it's here. I see it. It's on the top here. Look. Was that the toolbox or the fat lace? Fat lace is there. It's the toolbox one. Toolbox. Yeah, it's this one. Right, where is it on the other side? Right there, just up here, where the KS is. See what I'm saying? I've put this KS here. I didn't even put that on the other side. I didn't even notice that. See what I'm saying? I'm seeing things there. I think I could look. The KS. I've just covered this. It's not on this. Look, the KS ain't even on that side. The KS ain't even on that side. Now we've just made something a bit more perfect. Now we've got to take the KS off this side and reposition that. KS is the lettering that I put on there. That I totally ignored. Look, I didn't. Look, this. I totally forgot to put that on the other side. So just example, man, of me missing things in front of my eyes. Right, I can put this probably here. Look, right in front here. Have it a bit more smaller. See where I've put it? Bang, right there. I think it goes nice there. Just there. Bang. Copy that to that side. Can't copy it because I've put too much decals. It wants me to delete something. That toolbox is there. I'm just making it like that bride.
I hope the new NFS is gonna be good.
Bro, that's what I was talking to you about, bro. You know how many times you said that? I hope it's going to be good. I hope it's going to be... It's like you keep repeating yourself, bruv. And you can't help it. You don't even deliberately mean it. But you're doing it and you don't even know you're doing it, Trune. You know how many times you said, I hope it's going to be good, this game?
I heard it might take place in Chicago.
Yeah, it is. And it ain't coming out on the PS4 straight away. It's going to come out a year later. I know about that because I know what they're stupid enough to do that. Because they want everyone to transform now to the PS5. They're going to like force you guys to buy it. I'm not joking. That's the reason why they're doing it. EA is clever fuckers, man. They're going to make it on it and then make it after, and you're going to think, oh, do I have to wait for a whole year to buy this game? Then you're going to, if you've got money, you're going to buy the PS5. It's simple as that. Right, this is it. I was just looking at the final thing that I moved. Is on this side. Yeah. Toolbox is there. Everything is there. That bride. This is the one I made big there. Right, this.
Midnight Club 5 is gonna be more better. I am gonna get the game.
Midnight Club, yeah. I don't know, man. Hopefully it's going to be good. That's it. Right, I'm going to save this card today, but as I said, I'm not going to share it till tomorrow, the actual wrap. Because I want to take another look at it on the straight head. Make this a bit more smaller. Now, I must have gone over this wrap, wow, a good few times. A good few times, mate, trust me. Alright, let's put that there. That's it. Yeah, I've definitely not missed anything now, definitely not. So them little bits and pieces I've done, was stuff that I missed earlier on because I'm looking at something and I'm not looking at something else. That's why it's so easy to miss them little things. You think you've done it, but it's not done. Like this fat lace, I can make it a little bit more smaller. Watch. There's a fat lace sticker here. It would, because it's slightly sticking out. This, look. See this? See what I'm saying? I don't want to make it bigger than it's like the length of the red line. See what I'm saying? Just little things like this, man, make the whole difference of the car.
Have heard anything about the NFS Most Wanted 2, bro?
You ain't heard anything? Of what? Of Most Wanted 2? No, I think the trailer's going to come out on that, so I'm sure that there is a new game out on the Most Wanted 2. I'm sure there is. I see the trailer of it. I'm sure that ain't a fake trailer. Just going to make this a bit more. And just to prove these wraps take a long time, with this proves it. This stream proves it. How many times I've gone over a certain decal and then come back to it, and then think I've done something and then gone back and changed something else. Well, that's it. That's what it takes. If you're not prepared to do that, then forget about wrap design. Because you ain't gonna be able to do it. It's as simple as that. Right, that's it. I think she's done. Now I put that there. I want to move this one. Look, look. This. Over here. Just like that.
Bro, it looks absolutely awesome.
Thank you, man. I said I was going to race today, but after doing this wrap, I'm not even drunk now. I'm normal. I'm sober. I don't think I got the energy to do. Oh yeah, I forgot the most important thing. I was going to put the ace of spades on there, weren't I? Hold on. Can I find the ace of spades? It's not there. I'm just thinking if you got to make one or if there's already shape. Looks like I'm gonna have to make one. Not really a pattern here, but it looks like it. I think the only pattern there that I saw was the one I picked earlier on. That's got to be the closest one. Although it was upside down, it was the closest one. You know the one I saw earlier on? I can't even know. I don't even know where it is. I think it was up here. Yeah, this one down there, man. Where is it? This. It gives a similar look, so we're gonna have that. I want to make the bottom part of that too now, for fuck's sake. Now I've done that. Let's take that off. The bottom part of the spade. Maybe we can use something like that.
You gonna save the rap, bro?
Bro, when I decided it's complete, I will save it. But unless, I'm not going to save it today. I told you, I'll probably save it tomorrow. I don't know. We see how it goes. But unless it's ready, I might, as I said, I might do some more changes to it tomorrow. I don't know, because I haven't made a decision yet. I said it's done, but I might not be happy with certain things tomorrow. I might say, look, I'll change that. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, bruv. Right, that's it. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, because I ain't gonna stop. Right, I was gonna race today, but I think we take it easy today. I think we leave the race until tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a live stream on this car tomorrow, doing some races on it. Live, whatever I'm gonna do, street racing, and we're gonna carry on tomorrow. And listen, it's not worth me saving this today, because I'm only going to go over it again, so don't make no sense. See, I'm still making changes now to it, playing about this, but I'm going to save it now. That's it, that's enough. That's it. Fuck me. Long time I spent on this fucking rap, man. Shit. Let's have a look around it. Let's have a look around it. Now I'm be looking at everything. And now I've done all that yellow, that little panda on the front, I can make that yellow too. Now we've added the yellow, this. See what I'm saying? We'll make that yellow too, just like that. See, everything's coming apart. This is what I'm trying to say. When I added the yellow, I just wanted to add a bit more yellow to it, so it kind of like blends in with this and that. This is what they do to all race cars. They do things, they try it out, and then they take it off, and they retry it out, and then blah. This is exactly what I've done. I've done it. I took things off, and I repositioned them. Took things off again, repositioned it, took things off again. So I find that perfect match with colours and patterns blending together. And if I'll go back and do it again, I won't get it, I'll do it again. But if you look at it now, everything looks like it's... I can't see anything out of position.
Looks super cool and wicked.
You know what, I'm not going to lie, I like it. Everything looks perfect on this car now. That bride is that night runner, all them little... Hold on, there's one thing I've noticed, is that there on the other side? Look, I've noticed something straight away. I've missed something straight away. I'm going to test you guys out. Look at this side. Look at this side. Watch the camera go around again. Can you see anything visible? I've noticed it straight away. This is what I'm trying to say, the eagle eye. Let's see if you're going to notice it, the viewer. I'm asking you a question. What can you see that is different straight away from the left side to the right side? It's visible. There's something which is on one side and it ain't on the other side. Can you notice it? Let's see how good your eyes are. Have you seen it? Let the camera go around a few more times. I'm going to give you time. There's one thing that is different from the other side.
The video, bro?
listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, I will say this video. I'm asking you a question. Can you see the missing link? There's something that is on the left side and it's not on the right side. It's a good thing I had a look at it. This is what I'm trying to say. It's a good thing I didn't save it because we weren't ready yet. I noticed something straight away. Can you see it? I'm asking you a question. How long do you want to? How long do you want to have a look at it? Shall I tell you what it is? I'll tell you. Look on this side under A12 gaming. Look under A12 gaming. Can you see the little decal that is on this, the writing on that red bit? Well, look at the other side. It's not there. See what I'm saying? So I have missed something. I'm surprised you didn't see it. I noticed it straight away. That's what I'm trying to say. Right, let's get that out of the way. I noticed that straight away, mate. Now to do that, so I've got so many decals in it, I need to get rid of something which I've noticed again, that I've got one side. Another thing I've noticed, that KS ain't on the other side. So I need to just remove that. This KS ain't on the other side. I'm surprised you guys haven't seen it. Watch when I remove it now. You're going to see this. See this? Watch this. You see this? This ain't on the other side. Look at the other side. Hello? Have you noticed it now? There it is. See, you guys are still amateurs. You didn't notice this very important bit. Right, I'm gonna copy it to the other side. See what I'm saying? Tune, your eye did not notice what I have noticed. So when we're looking at this wrap, you're looking at something different than what I'm looking at, because you're not looking at what I'm looking at. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm going to make that change right now. To make that change though, I have to get something off, like, because I've got too many decals on it. So what I'm going to do, not that bit, this bit, that I'm going to take that front pig off, that need it, this. That you can't notice, and that unnecessary. You can't really see it. You're never going to see the front of this game when you watch it. So we're going to put that on this side, and then we're going to be perfect. Watch when it transforms on this side. See, if I would have saved this game, because you're telling me it's, if I would have got excited, said, look, I'm saving it, I'll probably have to delete it. Watch this now. Can you see that? The difference? Look, I've just transformed to this side. This was missing. Look, let me enlarge it. And just this one little sticker makes the whole difference from a professional wrap to an amateur wrap. One decal. If it's not on the other side and they see it on one side, they're going to say, "Guess what? You've missed that, man." And that's when you just fall from a good wrap designer to an amateur, because you're blind to notice that simple mistake. And that's a simple mistake. But these mistakes only happen when you get to a level of wrap design and you're concentrating on it too much and you want to get it perfect, and you change a lot of things. That's when you start making mistakes. But you always have to look back into it and get that mistake perfected, like what I've just done there. See what I'm saying? So what I just showed you, it was a mistake. It was real. But now I've covered that mistake, and I'm going to select some other changes. This warning mark could be a bit more smaller. Don't need to be that big. And that star needs to be a bit more smaller. And maybe I can reposition that. This star here, look, the yellow. And that don't need to be there, because that's not on the other side. Yeah. And I've noticed something else here. I've got FEM here. Like I'll move down. Let me see, is that there? Yeah, that's there. See what I'm talking about? Look, this one. I can probably make this white, make it look better, like that. And make it a bit more smaller. I think it's too big. Like that. So you can see it a bit more better, just like that there. A bit more bigger. Like that. See, once these little bits, these little things are just made perfect, people, it just makes the extra effort of your car just looking that extra better. That's all. So advise again, if you are gonna start practicing the wrap designs, I totally advise you do. Reason being is, if you're not good, for the new Need for Speed, it's gonna have a big customization in there. That has been the big news, because they want to keep that living in Need for Speed. They're never going to kill that. The customization is going to carry on to the end, because that's the biggest part of Need for Speed, by the way, people. So it's never going to die. The customization, like what you're watching, that, see, it'll make this bit yellow. Look, I've made changes already. I've made that yellow. It stands out a bit more better. It looks more professional. And you notice there are little writings like this on racing cars. Now we're looking at it. I'm looking at one thing. FEM. Look, FEM on the bottom. Look, watch when I find it. You guys ain't probably noticed it. What I'm looking at. Watch. You think, what's he talking about? Watch. FEM. FEM. I missed it. Look. Watch. FEM. Look at what I'm looking at. See? You see this? See this? You probably didn't notice it. Let me make it yellow. No, black. You can notice it better black. Right? I don't think this is on the other side. See what I'm saying? It's not. So copy that to the other side. Now you can't put too much on there. That is the last decal we need to transfer, and that is it. This car is done. There's definitely nothing Apple, because I've double checked everything. Now this thingy, I can take this off because you can't really see this. Not that. This. And then transform the FEM onto the other side, which you can see, and you can't see this. Look on this side. See what I'm saying? So what I've done is, bang, make this, reposition it like that, make it bigger, not too big, so you can see it. But we've covered that gap, so this is on both sides now. See what I'm saying? It's just like when you have a look at a car and you see something, and then you see the other side of the car, and that one decal that is on the other side ain't there. It totally spoils it. That one decal spoils it. You just show you haven't done your job right. You just haven't concentrated, and you haven't looked at the car properly. It shows you are amateur. That's what it just shows. So that is why, and you know, people think that, hey, why is he going so much on one? Well, that's what it takes. Look at this. And these, by the way, you normally get on extreme racing cars. These are like little warning signs of beware of this fucking car, mate. You know what I mean? You get a lot of signs like this on Ken Block's car. Look at he's got a lot of skull on his cars. Look at his fucking Ford Focus and his Mustang. Look at the amount of skulls he's got. That is his trademark, by the way, his skull. Have you noticed Ken Block? When he represents the skull, the skull represents no fear. By the way, I've told you guys that already. It means elite. That's what the skull represents. Right, this one. Haven't got the FEM on this one. Let's check it. Look, I haven't got it on that side. See the FEM. So I might just get rid of that one and just make this bigger, like, so it suits the other side. Look, and get that 2 out of the way. Look here. And I put most wanted 2 there, but see the change I've done? That's more visible, so I'm concentrating on that, which is this decal, yeah, and then that 2 I want to move out of the way. See the little 2 and this KS, that is that on the other side. Look, I'm looking at these. Look, it's not on the other side. Look, another thing I've noticed, look, see the KS on this side? It's not, so I'm taking that off. Don't need that. Yeah, so I've just took something off because it weren't on the other side, so we're still missing things. Okay, let's have a proper look. Right, that I'm not going to rush now, fuck's sake. How many times I've missed things on this, man? That's not acceptable now. I need a proper look at this. Seriously, I've just, if I would have saved this now, yeah, on the network, I mean the Need for Speed network, if I would have deleted it again, and it would have got confused, and it would have done it because it done it a few times when I've saved the wrap and I've deleted it, and the game got confused. Maybe because I restarted it, I don't know, but the game gets, I don't know, it glitches out.
Can you do a Night Rider rap, bro?
Night Rider? Oh, well, you're talking about thingy, the film Night Rider, like the black thingy's car. Kit, are you talking about Kit's car? Night Rider. But we ain't got. That's a Trans Am, remember? That's an old style car. I don't think we've got that in the game. That old Trans Am. No, we haven't. If you're talking about Kit's car, the film Night Rider, That would have been easy because it's just a black car. Right, this, I think, look, that thingy, that warning sign, I've got to make it smaller, triangle. I can't believe we're finally there, man. But I can't believe I missed all them little mistakes there, look. Look, just making that a bit more smaller so it goes with the other side. Because it was too big. And then this star, make it a bit more bigger. I mean, in the middle. And that's it, it's done, man. Now, I don't give a shit who looks at this car. They can't say that. No one can tell me that's out of proportion or that is wrong. This car is perfect. This car deserves a score of 10 out of 10. Literally. 10 out of 10. Final touches. 10 out of 10, bruv. Because nothing's out of proportion. Nothing. And what it takes is what you're witnessing in front of your eyes. Effort, time, and patience. Effort, time, and patience. If you haven't got them things combined together, don't even try to make a good wrap, because it ain't gonna work. You're just gonna be wasting your time, especially if you don't enjoy wrap designs. You're gonna be totally wasting your time. Even if I get this wrap wrong, I don't get fed up that the time I've spent. I would not turn around and say, oh look, I spent so much time on that, wasted my time. I don't, because I enjoy doing this. This is the difference, what I'm trying to explain. This is a bit too big. I want to make this a bit smaller. Like that. And that Black Panther, I can make it a bit more, yeah, to the, like, bend it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, this car's looking sick now. I'm getting to like it now. I'm looking properly at it now. It does look sick now, seriously. Like, it's looking the part now, man. You see all them little stickers I put in there, it's everything is working with the pattern of the car on how it should look. Even that most wanted sign, the way I've done it, everything is like working together in harmony. See what I'm saying? Look, everything is there. There's nothing out of place. Nothing's bigger than one thing, or something is not out of proportion. Everything is in proportion. Now I've had a good look at it. Oh yeah, another last thing. This thingy, look, this is yellow on the other side. No, not that. Wrong one. Not that. The one on the top. Look, something I've noticed straight away. This look, top thing. I've done it yellow on the other side. That would have been a first mistake. You know what I mean? Watch. This. Is it this? Let me quickly move it. No, not this. That I don't really need. That is not even visible. See what I'm saying? Certain things I don't really need. Hold on. That one is there. And then what was I looking at? What was that? What did I say I missed? Right, what was I looking at? Fuck, there's so many decals on there. I forgot what I was looking at. I totally forgot what I was looking at, people. What was I saying? One was there and one weren't there. What was it? Oh yeah, the yellow on top. Look, this writing on top. This yellow bit. Watch. See, it's a good thing I clocked it straight away, mate. Where is it? This. Watch. See, make it a bit more bigger so you can see it. And you normally get writing like this of racing cars. Just take a note of these things that I'm doing here, people. You only get things like this on professional extreme racing cars, like time attack cars with over, you know, big engine swaps and, you know, special suspension and special made cars. You get things like this. Like, that's what I'm trying to represent here. And the body kit I put on it, if you've noticed, a proper extreme body kit. It's not your average body kit. I just got to move the position of this, and I think it's done, man. We haven't missed anything because I've had a proper look at it now. I've definitely not missed anything now. Well, I think I've not anyway. Right, this one. Where is it? No, I've done it. Where is it? I just got to make this one. No, it's right side. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. But as I've done them, I might as well make these yellow too. Look. Why not? Because I've made the top half yellow, innit? So I might as well blend them in with that one, man. It only makes it look a bit more better. Right, today's stream ain't going to be racing people. It's just to finish off this car. Because I thought I would have been quicker, but I didn't realise how many things I missed. And I've just straightened them out in front of your eyes. So it's not, I'm not lying about this. You know, it's normal. We've missed things. We've missed things. You know, I've missed a lot of things. I've just straightened them out in front of your eyes. See what I'm saying? These might look like small stuff, but these small stuff make all the difference in when you're looking at the the car, just before and after a race. These little stuff. But look, as the race starts and we race, I'm gonna say, look, can you see that bit? Can you see that bit? Because the good thing up here, because you're gonna notice these little things. You know, when you get the cinematic effect, when you see a car before it races, and you see these angles of the cars, is what I'm trying to explain. Like the game literally shows the quarter panel of the car just before a race. It shows that rear angle wing. This is why I'm concentrating on these areas, so they're visible. Just and before, so you're going to notice them. And believe it or not, when you're watching the video, well, guess what? These little changes make the big difference in how the car looks overall. Bang. See what I'm saying? What I've done there, look at these changes I've done. I've added a lot more yellow to it, but it suits the car. It suits the car. I'm just thinking. That's it. That's 73. I can make it a bit more straighter. You know, let's make that official. We don't want to do everything perfect, and that looks bent for no reason at all. That 73 number, that just straighten that out a little bit more, and I think that's it, man. This, look. See what I'm saying? It just looks a bit more professional. It was bent earlier on, so I just straightened that out now. Now looking at this car from people, it's not a joke. Look, just as I said, just go to my live streams 1 year ago. I done a Monster Energy Wrap. 1 year ago, I don't know, I got over 2,000 subscribers. I got a lot of likes on that video, and when I look at that video now, I think it's rubbish compared to what I do now. Because there's a big difference from me to now, from then to now. Big difference, and the only difference is what I'm doing now. I'll take more longer, but when my wraps are done, they just look better. Because of that word I just used. It takes a bit longer, but it comes out better. Can you see this? Look, I'm still not done. Look, I'm just making these little final touches. Look, you know when a garden maker starts cutting a tree and it makes the tree look really nice by just trimming it here and there, like an artist making a sculpture. Yeah, he doesn't finish the sculpture until it's perfect. These little things, look, see the bride star, I've just made it small so it goes with the other decal. Yeah, it's like a sculpture, and you're perfecting it. You're chipping at it here and there. You're chipping at it here and there. It's called chipping, and just making the artwork as best as you can. That is it, in simple words. And if you haven't got that part of what I'm saying, don't bother even try to make the wrap design, because it's very normal to fuck up. Everyone can fuck up a wrap design, you know, it's normal. even the best wrap designers. But the whole point about it is, if you've got that stamina to hold it down, go back, amend your mistakes, and make the wrap really good, well, that is when the word practice comes into perfect. Well, that's when you're using your practice skills and you're naturally getting better because you're perfecting your mistakes. As I said, we're human beings. We naturally make mistakes. Now, see that bright stain there? Look, this one there? On the other side, I made it really small. So we've got to do this the same. That is the last steckle. Look, this one here. It's right there. That was it. And because this side... Yeah. I got all my... I haven't sold any of my cars. Now, listen. I have a good look at this wrap now. I'm not even joking. I have a good look at... I think I can use that word now. It's nearly ready. I can use that word. I can use that word. It's nearly ready. See what I'm doing here? Look, little touches. Well, you see, proper racing cars, you get these little stickers put on here and there, bruv. This is what I'm trying to say. Look how many little decals I put here and there, and it's made the car just look a bit more better and better and better. If you just take it real, just look at it. These little things, it's made the car look better. Because I proved to you earlier on, when I took all these decals off, look how plain the car looked. It just looked plain and horrible. Yeah? So these decals do improve the look of it, but you've got to make it look perfect. That is it. When you're doing it, everything's got to be in space. Everything's got to be where them stickers normally go on that particular race. So you can't put, see that most wanted I put in the middle of the bit, that can't be a small sticker. That's got to be big because that's what it's representing. You understand what I'm saying? Stickers like Night Runner, quarter size, stickers that don't mean anything, the things that are representing the cars that are on the cars, parts. You understand? Because it's an extreme race car. So these are the parts that are on the car. That's, by the way, all decals normally represent what is on what you're driving. Normally when you get an upgrade for your car, you get decals, stickers with it. Like I'll give you an example. If you get a forged racing pistons for, well, you get a sticker with that, and you put the sticker on your car saying, this car you're representing forged racing pistons. That's the whole point of your stickers. You're representing what is on your car, what it's been upgraded with. Do you understand the whole point of stickers, people? Some people that got stickers on that ain't even on the car, that's bullshit. Because you really should only be putting on the car what's on the car, what parts are on there. Do you understand? So if you put something on there that ain't on there, you can't like faking it. Like example, I've put Monster Energy on my real car. If I had the head that I got now, I wouldn't have done that, because now I'm struggling to sell it because people don't want to buy it with Monster Energy. Everyone's got different taste. I'm talking about the real car in my real life. I've put because at the time I was a big Monster Energy fan and I put it on my car, believe it or not. Yeah, I did. Some people didn't even believe that I was going to put it on, but I did. But now I want to sell it. Man's looking at it and saying, oh, I don't want that Monster Energy on there, but I'll automatically lose money on that. So what I've got to do now, the man who wants to buy the car, who wants to take it on, he said we've got to take all these Monster Energy decals off because it's automatically losing money. But so before I even think about selling the car, I've got to take all my, and I've got all Monster Energy on my car, trust me. Because I love Monster Energy, and guess what? I've put it, just go into my YouTube channel, you'll see my real car, man. It's on my YouTube channel. Just go through all my videos. You'll see my car. It's got it's a Nissan Skyline GTSC. It looks beautiful. It's white and black. Yeah. R33, brand new body kit on there, complete body kit of a GTR body kit. The car looks stunning. The video is only about 2 minutes short. I should have done a longer video really, but I never thought, because I've always, I don't know, I weren't the type of show off. But it's not about show off, it's about what car you're driving and about but I was always, what I was worried about, someone's going to nick my car. That's why I was scared of representing it. Do you understand? That's the truth. See, I got two of them decals there. That's what I was afraid of, but it's not about that. Once you've got a good alarm, you don't have to worry about anyone nicking your car. But that, because I spent a lot of money on my car, but I was worried about it's going to get nicked, so I kept it a secret kind of thing. You understand? And then after I grew out of that, I thought, hold on a minute, it's my car, I could do what? That's when I made that video, the first video when I first bought it. And that was in the petrol station, by the way. I think that video was done 5 years ago, when I first opened my YouTube channel, and I was working then. Yeah, so there weren't no problem back then. I was working, so I'd done a video on the car, but I was only, and I was really done a talk. I didn't talk about it. I was just because I weren't really into video making. I was new. So I didn't know really what to say about it. That's why it was a short video, only 2 minutes long. And it is just a 2 minute long video. It's in the petrol station. Me going around with my camera, just looking at it, and it shows it into. I don't say not a single word. That was a bad video I done there, really. I should have talked about it and done a little drive test. You know what I mean? But now, if I had the head on me that I've got now, that's what I done. That's what I would have done. But before I sell it, I will do a video like that on it, and then people's going to turn around and say, why did you sell that car? Seriously, I even regret it. I really don't want to sell it still, because I know what that car's about. I would never be able to buy that car like that again. Never. It cost me too much. Them cars, the price is going up all the time now. The price of the Skyline is going up to rocket high, by the way. Check it out on YouTube. And even a GTR R34 is worth about 90 grand, 100 grand nowadays. There's no way. If you want a GTR, you're not going to buy it, mate, because you're not going to be able to afford it. The Skyline prices have rocketed. It literally has gone up in the sky, mate. Especially if the car's been looked after. Right, enough of the talk. Have I finally done this? I think I have, you know. It's finally going to pass the test now. It's finally going to pass the test now. See my final little stickers. The reason why I'm putting here, this angle, you're going to be notice it just after and before a race. This angle, don't forget that, people. When before and after a race, remember what I'm saying, you're going to notice these angles. That's why I'm making these bits perfect. Like this angle here, just before and start of a race, you always see this bit, always. So I don't want to make anything out of proportion here. These bits here must be perfect. If anything you need to get straight, it's these little quarter paddles, because these are the bits that they show. Did I look, 2? I've got to move that 2 out of the way. I've put most wanted 2 there, but I didn't move it out of the way. Let me get that 2 out of the way. See, I've noticed that straight away. Look there. Is that the one? Yeah, see this number 2. Maybe I could put this here, or in the middle of the O. That looks like a good idea. See what I'm saying? See the idea I'm having? Because this wrap is meant to be representing the most wanted 2 game, believe it or not. See the idea I just come out with? I think that looks better there, right in the middle of the O, right in the middle of the O. Put another one here. Nah, I'm just looking. Yeah, I can't put it there. Right, what pattern was it? What pattern was it again? I forgot what it was. Let's have a look. What was it? 2. Just the number 2. This might actually be the last decal that I'm putting on here now. This is the finish off. And I'm going to do more. I'm going to do another wrap, just to let you guys know. When I unlock, there's more thingy. Is that most wanted? Like rare stickers. You only unlock them from when you look on the map. I think there's underground 2 decals on the game that I need to unlock. So there's certain areas that I've got to get these paint jobs. Do you understand? Now looking at this, that thing at the end, the band, I want to get off. And look what I'm talking about, this. Because it looks over the top a little bit. I'd rather have that yellow bit there that I just put that this, maybe I can put here. See what I'm saying about changes? Because if you notice, all around that red band, I've got little decals, so it doesn't make no sense not to have one here. Like in the racing car, it's called combination. If you got one, you got to have another one on the other side. That's the whole point of making it look professional. Like I'm going to put this here now. Look, see what I'm saying? Like that. I think that just made the whole difference on the car. Right. I want to make that bit on, add that, make that on that side now, and that is it. Like what I'm gonna do quickly, get that out of the way. Look, make this bigger, like that, because I think that looks better than this. And then move this back to the other position where I'll put the other one, and that's it. This, I think this is done. I keep on saying I think this is done. Fucking, oh my days. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to say enough is enough, because otherwise I'm gonna, the way I'm going, I'm just gonna keep changing things and try to make it. I ain't gonna stop. It's like me making a model car. I put one thing, as it looks better, I'm saying, all right, let me change that. It ain't gonna stop. So that's gonna be the final change. If I need to make any changes, it will be tomorrow. Ain't gonna be today. Fuck that, I need a break. Just making this final little, but this and the other, as I said, I've deleted the other streams, but this just proves it. Wrap designs are not easy. Wrap designs are not easy, especially if you want them to look the part. Right, that handwriting, see that little thing there that I made, I think that could be better yellow. See the one on top here, look. Where is it? The one here that, you know, I made deliberately, this one, I made it grey. The one in the middle here, man, fuck's sake, yeah, this one here. That I could make yellow, like that. I think it's more visible, like that. See what I'm saying? And I think that's the, and move that fat lace a bit more to the right. That was the final touch. Fat lace, where are you? Fat lace. Fuck me, if I would have spent so much time on my rule, I paid someone to do my rule car and rule life, because I would have done a better thingy design. I'm not even joking. With the skill that I got now, I would have done a really nice wrap on my rule car. Now that needs to make a bit more smaller, like that. Now I can make this one a bit more bigger. Another one I just changed. Where is it? Where the fuck is it, man? That little handwriting I just changed. This. Just gonna make this. Hey, yeah, I know, man. I'm a madman. I know, I'm mad. I admit it sometimes. I overdo it, these rap designs. Even though I love it so much, I should put a time limit on there, and enough is enough. This is bad for my health. And it's bad for your health too. Do not do rap designs from, don't learn, this is bad advice to you guys. Put a time limit on rap design. Don't do like me. This is like over 3 hours I've concentrated on a rap design, but this is going extreme and to make it perfect. But this is bad for your health. Warning you guys. It's not a joke. I did have a little break, but it wasn't a lot, because the idea was to carry on racing. But when I started this car, because I'd done one thing, I just couldn't stop, and that's what I'm saying. It carried on as a rap fucking stream. Not even racing. I didn't even race. I was just talking about this and that, and I got totally forgot about the race. That I was going to do my 5 million rep, and I carried on with this fucking rap. And this is the end result so far, look. I'm making the final touches to it now. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking, wow, it looks sick. It does look good. No joke. Just looking at this wrap now, have a good look at it. All these little bits and pieces, changes I've done, gone back, done. Oh, wow. Just look at this wrap. That was the last decal that I'm repositioning. Right, now, everything is in portion. Now, everything is in perspective and everything is perfect. I think it is, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I think it is, yes. That drift works and go a bit more forward. That's the only thing I've noticed. It's a bit more back than the other one. This can go a bit more forward like that. Just there. I think the size is just perfect. Like, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. We're gonna call it a day. I've done it. I should have just named it Rap Design. I'm talking about 6 million rep. I totally got, the word is called carried away. Reason being is, on this particular car, the stream I done 3 days ago, this was confusing me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I got over 1,000 views on that video.
Do you want to cruise around?
Listen, nah, not today, man. I'm going to bed, bruv. After what I've done, you think I got the unit cruise around, bruv? Like, I got a lot of views from that video. Right, instead of this, I'm gonna put something else here. Look, I got a lot of views and likes from that video, and I think it was the car. A lot of people commented, "Nice car, nice rep." So it weren't the actual video because I didn't really do a high rep. I think it was this car. It was this. Yeah, we can play tomorrow. I think it was this car that people liked, and it was. It was the car that liked. So I thought, you know what? Let's do the same wrap again on this car. Let's have a little bomb here, like that. That looks a bit more better than what was there before. I can make this a bit more bigger, like that right there. Just like that. A bit more smaller. I want people to notice. It's like a fucking grenade I put there. Trying to get it perfect in position there, right there. Right. I'd rather make it a bit more. Oh, you know what? Get rid of that. That don't really.
3, 2, 1, bang.
That didn't really go, man. I'm gonna have to put something else there. Hold on. Put something like here, like this here. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Bang, that's it. I mean, I put that thingy there. Actually, little change. We'll add the grenade on this side, and we'll add that on the other side because it looks better from this side. I don't know, right? Yeah, we'll add that one little change, and that on that side. Nah, you know what? I want to put the grenade on now. I like that grenade. That grenade, actually, I don't know why I took it off. It did look nice. Let me copy it back on the other side.
Hello.
I'm leaving that grenade there. It looks good. Hello, hello, hello. Just that there. Let's move this a bit more forward. Can you believe it, people? We've finally come to the end of it. Of this wrap. We've finally done it. Let me just move this whole most wanted sign a bit back. Is that going to be alright? No, I think it's perfect. Don't have to go back a bit more. Yeah, I'm just checking, make sure everything's... Yeah, it's okay. I think it's okay. I might have got a bit carried away from changing stuff and putting other stuff. But if you truly look at this car now, and where everything's put, just truly make your mind up. It is looking the part. It is looking the part. You're gonna see it on the race tomorrow when I'm racing, how good it looks. So I just tried something. I don't want to fiddle about with this again, so I'm just making sure it's perfect. I'm just seeing what's the best position I can do. I don't want to make it too big. I think just covering this area just like that is perfect, just like that. Don't want it too big, don't want it too small. Just covering this backside of the area like that. If anything, we need to make this Ghost Soldier a bit more bigger. This. And the ace does look like ace of spades, but I would make it a bit more smaller. And maybe a different colour. Don't need to be sticking out your fucking... I think that's the smallest size. Actually, I'm thinking
Big
if
up to Ghost Shoulder Ace people.
I don't think there's anyone here, bruv, at the minute. But thank you anyway, man. Right, I'm just thinking... I'm just putting the ace of spades here, like... I might put it right in the middle there. Or like that. See what I'm trying to do? I think underneath. As long as you see the pattern of ace of spades there. Can you see what I'm saying? Right, now we've done that. It does look like ace of spades. What's up? Done this bit, now watch. Now I just got to quickly change this. Where is that handwriting? Can you see what I'm doing, people? Right, this is supposed to be the ace that I'm making it look like a fucking ace. Like ace of spades. Can you see that pattern of the ace of spades? We'll make that yellow, like that. Now you can definitely see it there, look. Let's make it a bit more big.
People gone to bed, bro.
I know, I'm just the idiot. Right, that's it. That's it. Let me see. Right, what am I looking at? This is the
Looks
final.
wicked.
This is the final touches, getting that one off. This is the final touches, man. Just take this as an advice. This is how long it fucking takes. So I've done the wrong. Right, hold on. I've changed that one, but I changed the wrong one, man. I wanted to move. But that, I want to make it big, stick out so you can notice it. Like that. And that's 73. I think is that the middle one? Yeah. If I can make this. Like that. The reason I want to make it big is normally on racing cars like this, the numbers are really big, so it stands out. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of it. This can be tucked in, just there. Like that. This can be made black and could be put in the middle. That's it. Job done, man. Job done. I want this to go over that writing so you can see that. Could you see the style I've gone for? The crown is gone of the lettering of that racing number, and I've made it big so you can't miss it. You can't miss it.
Will you put your camera on Tomo, bro?
No, at the minute, people, in England it's very bright, and I haven't got no thingy in my flat, and the sun comes out too late. I can't, no shading, I ain't curtains. I ain't got no blinds. So what happens is, when I'm live streaming at an early time, it fucks about with my visual, like the way the camera looks. And basically it doesn't really look very good, the visuals. So I've really got to wait till night time after 8 o'clock, and that's going to be too late. So until I find my perfect shading, just allow that for a minute. I haven't really got extra views because I put a camera on. The one I got over 1,000 views, I didn't even have and I didn't even do anything special on that video. I don't know how. I think it's how the YouTube are promoting my videos and showing it onto people. That's why, because they must have selected that video and it got more views. It's simple as that. Because I'm shocked, because there was nothing special about that video. When I looked at it, hold on a minute, what have I done special? There weren't nothing special. There weren't nothing special in that video. That's what I'm trying to explain. But what was different was it was this car. So I'm thinking because of the car, because of the wrap. So that's why tonight, today, I actually selected this car because I was thinking, oh, people like this car. And I did get a lot of likes for the video too. So the people did like the car, you know what I mean? Now, the reason why I put this in there, you see the window? I've got a bit orange on the side too. So I've added a bit, see the orange on this side of the window? That's why it's a bit of combination, mixing together. That's why I just added that pattern there, and it's a pattern that I'm using, which corresponds with the left pattern, with the right pattern of the bear there. So I'm trying to make it near enough the same size, even if I got to move this a little bit more. Hold on, I'm gonna make it not too big. Just there, and this C2 slightly up the top, about there, and that's it. Yeah, I can say for people, yeah, guess what, after all that, it is finally done. It is finally done, man. I was wondering if I could put some holes on that bit, but no, I'm going to leave it like that. I think enough is enough. Making this go up a bit. Look, it's down near this one. I can really move that up here, look. Just to cover this little space here. See what I'm saying? You could notice that more than it was where it was. Right, things like that, because they're so small, you don't really have to have it on the upside, certain things, but big patterns you need to have exactly the same. But as I said, just that little pattern I put there, it doesn't have to have the same, like, look how small it is. Probably won't even notice it, that's what I'm trying to say, but certain things need to be exactly the same. Right, I'm just looking at this driftworks, slightly position like that, bosh, bish, bosh. I'm looking at that, yeah. This bomb can be a bit more lower, a bit more bigger. And just looking at it, finally, with my eagle eyes. When I say eagle eyes, it means certain things that people can't see, I can see on this game, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm not saying you're blind, but I'm saying what I'm looking at, you're probably not looking at. Yeah, it's everything's done, man. There's definitely nothing missing on this side. I've even got the sizes right too. They're all there. Everything's there, man. This little warning on the window, I think we can make it at this angle, because they're normally like this. This is like electric shock warning. You get them on especially track racing cars, of basically the battery electric shock and the whatever the fumes electric shock. Remember, it makes sparks. So what it's saying, what this warning, it's a warning sign. It's saying be careful, do not have any flammable flames, open flames, because you've got fumes in the car, could actually be flammable. That means fire. That's what the warning is, and you get them always on racing cars. Normally you get them on the back too, so I really should put one on the back. I can take that off, that, because that don't really need to be there. What I can do is move this down and I really need to put a warning sign on this, especially on the bottom where the fuel tank is. You get them on where the
Very
fuel.
5 p.m. here.
Are you kidding me? Fuck you know. You know what? I ain't even looked at the time, bruv. I haven't even looked at the time. Oh, it's only 12 o'clock. It's still early, man, in England. Right. These warnings. Can you see the electric shock? Let me make it big. Can you see the electric shock? And the time? Right. They're normally, you get signs like they're warning signs. And it's the sign of, be careful, sparks in this area, but fumes in the area. So there's a big chance of a flame, of an explosion. Do you understand? That's the whole point of these warning signs. And on a case like this, it will be next to the exhaust. Because if this car creates a lot of fumes, and especially the sparks come at exhaust, it's saying, do not carry any open flames.
You celebrate 420.
Listen, do not carry any flames because this car will blow up. This is an explosive area. That's why they sometimes say, it's not even a joke, in a garage, do not smoke. Do you know why they say that? Well, did you know if you go next to an engine, especially in petrol stations, they say do not open flame. Well, did you know fumes of petrol, yeah, is in the air and you can't, it's invisible. It's called CO fumes. Well, that's what can explode. You won't even know. You light up a cigarette, bang, you'll explode yourself. You just come up in a bunch of light. You won't even know what hit you. That's why they say do not open an open flame in a petrol station, waking you guys up. Yeah, that's the whole point of these little signs, man. And because I've been an MOT tester and I know about these racing cars, that's why I know about these little signs and that, because they're real. They're warning signs. Spark area, they're normally under engine areas too, but in racing cars you have them in the interior, warning the driver sparks can occur. And that's why they've got a fire extinguisher in all racing cars, because very easily to catch fire because of
the safety video about a guy who worked in a gas refinery.
What I'm trying to say is the whole point of these little marks, they're warning signs in racing cars. Open flames, do not carry open flames like this. This is it will be yellow with a look, let me make this big. Look at this. Can you see the mark on there?
And why we wear FR.
Look, can you see the spark? Can you see the spark mark? They're normally like that, and the spark mark will go to the area on where it can. I'm going to put this next to the exhaust so it's visible. Can you see the spark mark? I'm going to make it right next to the exhaust there, like that. Watch. Yeah, you can just see it there. I'm going to take that thing out of the way. But this is the area you do not carry open flames. You know what open flame is? You don't even want to smoke a cigarette next to the exhaust on this car. Once this car is running and you smoke at the back of the exhaust, a big flame can evolve because of the heat of the exhaust and the CO gases that are coming out, and it's already on fire anyway. Look at the flames coming. Look at that. When you start this car out, what do you see? Flames at the exhaust, yeah? What that just shows is full of, because of the racing fuel consumption, it's full of flammable fucking fumes, basically. Flammable means ready to explode. So that is the whole point of these little warning signs, and you get them especially. Look on the game Gran Turismo. GT3, highly flammable cars that are really ready to explode with so much power. You understand?
Yo.
I'm going to put this here. I made the final touches to this car. Or, look, I'm going to put this here. You see what I've done here, people? Look. It's a little stitching of, I don't know, he's cracked the bumper, and they've used plastic ties to stitch it together. Do you understand? Because it was right in the middle of a race. That is what I've just done there, so you guys know. Right, we've got work there. I think I should make the works a bit more smaller. But after so much time and effort, I can make this at an angle. Yeah. There's what slight little change I've just done there. Right. Now I've done that, just got to quickly change this. If you've noticed me,
You feeling tired, bro?
no, because I've been sleeping all day, I'm a bit restless, because that's what happens when you fucking sleep all day and ain't got a job to go to. And most of the time, if I'm bored, I do get a bit lazy and I sleep, and I oversleep sometimes, which is very bad for you. And that's why in the evenings I'm not tired. I can't go to sleep. That is a why, because I'm not working and I'm stuck at home. And if I don't work for the whole day and I've slept most of the day, what the fuck? How are you gonna get? You're gonna fall asleep because you're not tired. It's only the human body we're talking about here. It's natural facts. If you don't do a day's work, you're not gonna get tired. Do you know what I'm saying, people? And that is all it is. Right, I've nearly done this. I just got to change the shape of this. Mate, I've done some fucking changes on this, man. I've done some changes on this fucking... I haven't stopped. Fuck you, though. The longest rap design that I'm going to break a world record. For not getting fed up or fucking changing rap and just keep on changing it. Until the fucking end don't stop and the world don't stop. Fucking hell. I need to stop myself. I ain't going to be able to stop, so I need to put an end to it.
Evolution, MOG thumbs up.
Right, that's it. I'm leaving it like that. That's it. That is it. And if I do want to change anything else, so remember these marks I'm talking about. See these warning signs?
Hurry up.
Listen. If you look at the one in the triangle 1, 2, it's got that same mark with the it's like a look. See this? Look at what it should. Let me enlarge it. Can you see? It's warning. Can you see the warning signs? It's giving humps. So this is giving warning of maybe hard suspension. If there's humps on the road, this car ain't going to be able to come. It's going to jump all over the place. That's a warning it's giving. Do you understand? It's saying it's got very hard suspension, and jumps, humps, and things like that. It's gonna be very tricky. That's what so every warning on every racing car is a symbol of what it's giving you. So you need to read the warning. It's very important. Otherwise, that warning could be a matter of life and death. Because if there's a warning in the car and you're a race driver and you didn't know about the warning, it's your fault. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how it is, because things are very... Because I've worked in this industry, basically, everything is very flammable. It means it's very likely to come alight on racing cars. Everything, because everything is number one hot, and it's petrol. So 2 and 2 to go together, put 2 together. What happens with petrol and heat? Flame. It will come alight. And what's the other thing that ignites a flame? Spark. That's the 3 combinations you got on a racing car. Heat. Yeah, heat. Ignite. And flame. Which all works in a combination. And that's why it's dangerous, because you can't stop a racing car heating up. That's why you need sometimes 2 radiators to cool it down or whatever, blah blah. You understand what I'm saying? Because the racing cars are prone to overheat. It's as simple as that. Because obviously they're racing. What do you expect? It's normal, isn't it? So I've just changed the look on this already. Just put that there. It just makes it look a bit more different. You know what I'm saying? And that crowned, this, I'm still thinking of a better position for this. Look, I think here would be better. because what I've got there in the middle you can't really see anyway, so this makes a big difference. Yeah, you might play a lot of people, if you can see what I'm saying. This we can put here, put it bed like that. Or we can put like this.
Hurry up, bro.
1 minute, these are the final touches, people. This is what separates a professional rap now to an amateurly done rap. I know I've been talking about it, but it is the truth. Getting these little bits perfect. Like this. I'm pressing this button and it's not fucking working. I need to thingy this fucking control pad. It's seizing up on me now. I'm just gonna make this a bit more smaller and make the other one a bit more smaller so it works together in harmony. Even this 73, I need to make it a bit more smaller. I made it too big. Is this the one? Yeah, look, just make this a bit more smaller so you can see it better. But I've made it slightly like this, so it's kind of like in a pattern way. It's like it's made to be like this, like the number half seen and half not seen kind of thing. You know, do you understand the patterning I've used? Like it's meant to be like this, the way I've done it. And you do get some cars like this, a lot of racing cars like this. You'll see half the number there and half the number just sticking out kind of thing, you know. Right, that's that. And just make this go with the other side, make it a bit more smaller. See that yellow bit I've done? Get small. Will you fucking move? Pissing me off now, and you're hurting my finger, stupid cunt. Right, put this here. That was the final change. Might make this red or white. I think white is better. Maybe a bit more bigger so you can see it. Actually, I think like this is going to be better. That's it. Can you see the things I've done to it? It's just everything is like blending together. Everything is like blending together. Bang. This a bit more smaller, and another thing I've put there that I've moved Zerg. Bang. And let's move that final, the final decal. Put this here, I think. I think that was the final touches, people. Made that crown yellow. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Although I've done this all like properly, like, and I've gone, I've changed it. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with myself. The way I am, I can easily say tomorrow, right? I can totally change this car. Is what I'm saying. It is so easy for me to change this car still. As you can see it going on there. These little changes. Look, I'm changing the wrong one. That is that one there, look. This one needs to be in position. I'm wondering if I could make it bend a little bit like that. Nah. Here, it's perfect.
Car looks wicked.
I'm just trying to make it perfect as possible, bro, because once I save this, bro, I promise you, I'll show you guys, but I'm not going to come back and mess about with this car again. That's why and the reason why I'm doing this car is, this car is worth it. It's fucking car is fast, man. It's worth the effort. What the last thing I'm gonna do, I want to make this yellow. Nah, leave it red. Leave it red. But I want to make it a bit more smaller. See what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you, see this Toyota, I shouldn't have put this sun visor here. It's kind of spoiled it. This. And make this smaller. Put a bit more darkness into it. Now a bit more bigger. That's it. Right, hopefully. Is that crowned in the middle? This crowned, is it right in the middle? Let's have a look. We don't want to be coming back to this because this is out of position. No, it's in the middle. Perfect.
Can you make a rap on Death Race, bro?
I want to make this white. I don't want to make it too big. It's got to fit in this little black bit here. Right. As I said, I deliberately done this wrap just to show you guys how long it really takes to do a wrap. Yeah. Might take a lot more easier than this, but if you guys see what I've done, mistakes and whatever, because I changed it so many times, because the thinking of where I was going to do it kind of changed. But that is very normal in wrap designs, you know, to change. So when you change something, you got to be prepared to do the same thing on the other side. That is it, the key. If you're not prepared to do that, if you're going to leave it half done, forget about it. Forget about wrap design. I want to make these just stick through the window like that, so it looks more realism. Normally these are half like that, so you can just see it. That's it. Now because I've added yellow, what I'm going to do with these alloys. I've added the alloys to it now. Now I've definitely got loads of yellows into it. Let's have the final look at it, if I've really missed anything. Right, out to whoever's watching, send me a message if you think anything I've missed wrong or whatever, because I'm having a final look at it now, because I'm going to end it straight. Even if I have missed anything, I'm going to leave it till tomorrow. But I mean, the final product, does it look good? I think it does look very good, and it suits this car. Definitely suits his car, mate.
Looks good.
You don't think I've missed anything in it? I can't see anything. Alright, I have spent a lot of time, but I can't. From what I've done with the patterns and what I've done with the colouring and all the decals, I've kind of matched, and that's why I've done the yellow and the red. And if you've noticed, everything is like blending in with what is on the car, with the kit, with the windows, and the yellow and the colour, and even the numbers. If you see the positioning on where I've put things, nothing seems out of place. Well, I can't see anything out of place now. Although it does have a lot of decals, and it really won't allow me to put, because I've covered every car. The thing that's making it look good is the shape and the size of where I put them. If you just take a note on where I've put everything, and the top part of it, like everything is like in position, and this car is just representing pure race car, simple, in short terms. That is it. And I think the colouring with what I've done, it's got me a good idea on to do other cars. The black and the red and the white and the yellow, that's a new thing that I've done. It really goes together, man. It actually, and this colour too, I'll show you. Look, I'll put it in night time just to show you guys how it looks. Look, I'll show you guys how it looks at night time. Just what I'm saying, with the colours I've picked, the yellow, black and the red, it suits it's the best colour for this game, for nighttime racing. It's the best. If you've noticed, my cars, they're normally red and black, the new ones I've been doing. Right, have a good look at the colouring. Have a good look at the colouring now, yeah? Let me go to that position. Tomorrow will be pure racing. I'll make sure I take it easy tomorrow, but look at the cut. Remember I said to you about the colouring? That white, just look at everything about, have a good look around the car, and you can't tell me it doesn't look nice at night time. Because even in real life, white cars always look better at night time. They always look better. Like black cars, you can't even see a black car at night time. You just can't see it. So it really don't make any sense to make black cars in this fucking game. Now, I'm just saying, black cars in real life, you can't really see it, and the same for this game. That's why, if you notice, none of my cars are black. None of them. Apart from that new thingy I done, that tank I built. None of my cars, because you can't see anything. But when you do a white and red and mixture, look, everything, you can see it in this, like everything. Even that top black bit, look, you can't see the black. When I said to you about the black bit, see the top part of it, you can't really see the black bit, but the white is very clear. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a look at this car, I personally reckon it suits it for what I've done for this car. Might slightly be overdone, it might slightly look, but because everything's in position, it suits it. Yeah, definitely. Right, the truth is, I was going to race, but everyone's gone to sleep, and it doesn't make sense for me to race on my own, does it? I'm tired as it is. Don't get me wrong, fucking rap designs fucks you up. It really tires you. It's not even a joke. Rap design. And I got too carried away today on my rap. It just shows how much I love these rap designs. This just proves it. I got so carried away, I totally forgot about what I was doing with the start of the stream. So I'll stop the stream twice already because I was concentrating on this rap. But you can see what I'm talking about. The final result is an achievement. And this red and the most wanted, it definitely suited. Definitely. And if you notice the way I've done the red and it ends at the back, and I've just made the back bit white, look. I've stopped that pattern that carries on from the side, two sides, look. Stop at the side there, look, it doesn't carry on. It stops right at the rear bonnet. The boot, sorry. So it doesn't carry on, so I've stopped it there. So when you look at it from the side, it just looks professional, man, is what I'm saying. The one thing I've just noticed, that little demon I've done there can be a bit more smaller. I think that demon's that demon, it looks too big. This we can make a bit more smaller. Because when you do get little decals like this on a car, they're not fucking this big, trust me. So let's just make this a bit more realism, how they would do it in a real life situation. See, it just makes the whole difference. And all you do really, put this in a position. Like that. Just like that. See, I wasn't lazy. I just took the time just to make that little more realism as a sticker like that, because if you got stickers like that, they normally wouldn't be really big. They'll be little, like when you got stickers of like thingy demon exhaust or devil, they're normally small. They're not really big. Yeah, I know it's down to the individual how big they want to put the sticker, but in the realistic situation, they're not really that big. And then just put this down here like that. Yeah, I think that definitely looks better. You see the size of this one? Let's quickly do this to this side. I'm getting tempted now to just save this like this and just share it. But I know tomorrow, I know what I'm like. Tomorrow's gonna come say, yeah, fuck me, I should have done that. A different idea is gonna come into my head. The idea what I'm gonna do is gonna make it look better, by the way. So if I do get an idea, it will be to improve it. So I don't really want to share it until I personally reckon it's done. That's what I'm trying to say. Right. One more little thing. One more little thing. Just wanted to put a bit more detailing on this. See what I'm saying? It's like I put a little face in there. It's just like I put a little face in there. Just before and after a race, you're gonna notice these little things, because the camera's gonna zoom onto these little things. But this side, it didn't look too good. Now, I don't think it looked too good on that side too. Better idea. That was a test. That didn't work. I'm trying to give it that Ken Block look with the squares, and you know when he's got skulls and he's got little thingies look like this going across the skull. I've just put a little square. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see it. So I might have made that a bit smaller, as I said. We've just got to increase this a bit more bigger. You know what? Believe it or not, people actually get tattoos like this on their body, you know. Seriously. And you see a man that fucking put a little fucking demon on his arm and that, and you think to yourself, why you got a demon on your arm for? Well, that's what he likes. Maybe that's what, you know what I mean. But you can't judge a person on that. You can't say, blah blah blah, because I've got that. You know what I mean? Right? Where's that fucking this? See what I'm doing there? I'm just putting a little square in his head. The whole point of this square It's literally a racing symbol, but you can't see it. So what I'm going to do is make that skull a bit more bigger, but it's going to be visible. Just before and after a race, you're going to see what I'm talking about in this particular skull that I'm doing. You see this skull, you're going to see it properly, in detail. And then when you see it, I'm going to say, you see that pattern I've done? Can you see it now? I'm going to actually point it out. You're going to see this, what I'm doing now, in close motion. Because this, if it just, you know, when before a race starts, you know the angle it shows of the car, the cinematic angles when everyone's cheering you up and blah 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 before the race. Well, these are the views it shows of the car. And because I know this game, so I know of these views, so that's why I'm doing these little decals on these views that are going to be noticeable. Make that like that.
OMG bro.
Can you see what I've done there? Look. Yeah. That skull definitely looks much better now. Now I need to take this one off and reposition that to this side, and that is it, man. I'll leave it like that. Enough is enough. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm addicted to rap design. That's the truth. I'm addicted. There ain't another word. The addiction is the word. That's why I love doing it, because I'm addicted. I can't stop. When I start, I can't stop. The word stop don't exist. See what I've done there? Can you see? Can you see? I've made it that basically demon face a bit more. Yeah, blop blop. If you understand, look, see that demon face. I've made it more aggressive looking, and I'll do the same thing with this bit. Watch now, because this one's black. Watch what I'm gonna do. Watch this bit. I'm gonna move this back to the position it was. Well, I'm going to change it, which I'm going to put it higher, up here. Watch this little change now. When I'm racing that, these little things you're going to be noticing, but sometimes when they're smaller, they just look a bit more professional. It's just by experience I know this. When they look bigger, they look more unprofessional, these little stickers. So you got to take the time in making them the perfect size. It's very important. If you're the type of person that does raps, and even when you make mistakes, you go back and you repair that rap, you're going to be the ultimate rap designer. I promise you. There's not. Is that? I know that's not Miss Rose. She's not going to be around this time. Sometimes Miss Rose gets, she told me about that, by the way. She goes, why is that tune saying Habibi, Habibi? Because she goes, when he says that, you're going to think I'm in your stream, when I'm not. I mean, she's true, but it will be my fault to think like that, because all I've got to do is check the comments out. So if it's true that said that, I would know about that anyway. I'm not giving him a bollocking for it, but sometimes she's right. She's the only one who says that. And the Habibi is Arabic. And Miss Rose I'm not even Arabic. I didn't even know what it meant when she said it to me. I did, and I asked her. I said to her, what does that Habib? She goes, it means hello, hello. In Arabic, like hi, hi, welcome. That's what I didn't know what it means, because she used to say it to me. And I'm not from Arabia, I'm not going to lie. I'm fucking from England. Right, we're going to do... Remember I said to you about this? See that little cross I put on the other one? Well, believe it or not, that cross just made a lot of difference. You're going to see for yourself now when I put one on this. Right. Right, what did I do there? I put a cross in the middle of the skull. When you see a cross like that in the middle of a skull, it normally represents piston rings on a racing engine. That's what Ken Block's got a lot. If you notice, Ken Block, he's got a lot of skull, and he's got in the middle of the skull, he's got a little square, like a triangle going on, like a square.
MOT flag, Guernsey, MOT flag, Guernsey, MOT
like
fire,
this. What?
MOT
Look.
fire.
If you look at my skull that I've done, it's got little things like this, or even like this, right in the middle of that skull. It's actually a pattern, but it represents racing. This little mark here. If you see a mark on top of a skull, it necessarily means like 90% racing. That's why I've put this here. Let me make this black. Let me see if it looks better. Actually, let me not put that. Let me try this other one, which got the gaps in between. Like there's two, like that one and that one. I think this one might be better. And this was the finishing touches on this car. See what I mean about why didn't I save it? Because I just done this to it. Look, can you see what I'm saying about the square? It actually means a nutty driver. Yeah. If you see this, a skull and a demon with a square like this, a cross in the middle of the skull, take note. It means nutter. It means the driver is crazy. That's what it means. Seriously, no joke. That's what it means. And that's why Ken Block, and if you don't know Ken Block, he's the biggest drifter in the whole entire world. No, I don't know anyone that can drift better than him. But he's a bit of a nutter, trust me. And that's what he represents. That's what it is. And look at Ken Block's. If you notice, he's got skull with squares like this, with triangle. I mean, thingy, cross, right in the middle of the skull. Just take a note of that. And the reason why I know about that is I done investigation, and you get a lot of them emblems on Need for Speed Pro Street. Look up Need for Speed Pro Street. A lot of skulls on all their cars, on all their activities. It means elite drivers, elite racers. That's what it means. Well, that's what, now you know. Now you guys know. You've learnt something new today. I can even make this more deep looking with my skill that I've got. I'm not even joking. This gonna make it a bit more smaller. It looks too big. Right, remember this sign again? Warning. And let me see that shock. See that electric shock? It means do not carry open flames next to this area. High carbon content, flammable.
Ken's block car is wicked.
Remember, this means flammable area. I'm not gonna delete this video. You're learning new things from it. This means flammable area. It means don't smoke in this area. It's not a joke. If you're next to a racing car that's got a high octane level, if you like, simple example, if you lit a match, open flame, go next to the exhaust, yeah, it will bomb. It will literally. It's the first explosion of the. It's basically unburnt gases. Unburnt gases mean a racing engine is so powerful. There's some gases that are still unburnt because it's running so fast. It's called unburnt gases, and these are the gases that are dangerous and flammable. A normal car has a thing called a catalytic converter that burns unburnt gases. A race car does not have a catalytic. A catalytic converter means cat is something, because I'm in the trade of racing, and I know about these things. A normal car has a catalytic converter which reduces emissions of high carbon monoxide, dangerous, flammable fucking fumes. Racing cars have this 90% high. That's why if you go on a racetrack, they say illegal. You can't smoke, especially in the Formula 1. Go to the petrol stations, you can't smoke because of the high fumes. That is not, you can't see that's flammable. You know, if you light a cigarette in a petrol station, you can literally just explode. You won't even know what hit you. You could just come alight. And even, you know, a telephone, mobile, do not use mobiles in petrol stations too. Reason being is they've got a natural, it's like a magnetic force of electrodes that react like a spark. So believe it or not, you can see unseen sparks coming out of mobile phones called radiation. Unseen radiation, which can start a flame. That's why they just look at petrol station. It says do not use your phone inside the petrol station, and even on airplanes, you can't really use your mobile phone on air. And look at X-ray thingy hospitals. They forbid using your phone. Reason being is it reacts with the radiation, chemical reaction. You understand? It can make it flammable. It's like a spark you don't see. Because in this air, the thing called emissions and CO gases, it means unseen fuel gases that can easily ignite. That is it. And I know about it because I fucking grew around it. I grew around racing cars. It was my dad's job too. My dad got me into this trade a long time ago. And because I had the love for racing cars, I thought he put me in the best thing ever. But my dad's an engineer, man. He was the foreman in the garage. It was a big company called Arlington Motors where I done my apprenticeship. Big company. Yeah, one of the biggest apprenticeship companies in England where I done my apprenticeship. I done a 4-year apprenticeship from the age of 17 to the age of 20. And after 20, I done my BTEC stand, which makes you engineer superior. That's when I done the MOT course, because you're not only becoming a mechanic, you're becoming on top of that mechanic who basically knows the technical side of cars, and that's what I went to. You know what I mean? So that's why when I say you guys I'm an MOT tester, as I said, the word MOT stands for Ministry of Transport, and that is it. And that is what I evolved around. That's why I know so much about race cars. And how flammable and how dangerous. Remember, the reason why I talked about is explaining these little warning signs and why you get these little signs. You go check them on a racing car. Think to yourself, why is it? Sometimes they're next to fuel tank. You know when you top up the fuel, you know the fuel tank. Where's the fuel tank? At the back here. You'll normally get a warning sign just next to the fuel tank where you top up the petrol. The tank is on this side. Yeah, it's like a normal sign like that. The sign that I've shown you, like this. With a spark on there. The sign would have a spark on there. Look, like that. Where is it? Where's that fucking sign? Anyway, that sign I showed you at the back. Look. You see the sign? This one here? You see the spark? And you got a time. See the time bit? The time shows there ain't no time in when this thing can explode. Just keep away. There ain't no time limit. That's the whole reason of the time there. It's showing you any time. There ain't no time limit. There can be fumes. So if you like a cigarette, even if you like 10 meters away from a race car, you can still come alight and explode. It's that serious. That's how much fumes of dangerous fumes a racing car lets out. That's why in the year 2022 racing cars have been forbidden, and you have to pay a certain price if you want to commit certain emissions that's bad for the basically everyone. That is why they've done this, and I'm going to suffer it too, because my car is a race car, which is a Nissan Skyline. But when I bought my car, there weren't no rules like this. There were, as I said, I've had my car for nearly 15 years. If I knew this was going to come in, I wouldn't even bought my Skyline. I'm not even joking, seriously. But these things come in, that is forced me. Otherwise, for me to drive my car now, I'm going to have to pay a certain price, bruv. I'm going to make this white. I've got too much yellow in there. We need a bit more white like that coming out. Yeah, I needed to make. There was too much yellow in there, man. I overdone it with the yellow. So that's the whole fumes of these little warning signs, people. And you only get them on extreme modified racing cars with basically high level of exposure. Simple. You open a open spark. Even if you light a cigarette, you know the spark of the light. If there's too much fumes in the area, you're still going to blow up. And when that shit happens, go into petrol station explosions. You don't even know when it's going to happen. When you know when petrol fumes is around you and it's going to explode, you would literally come alight and you would light up. You won't even be able to stop the flame or stop the flame. Because of the fumes, you'll literally light up. That's how dangerous it is. Yeah? Fumes of especially racing cars. So don't take it lightly. When you see warning signs like that, trust me, do not smoke. Seriously, because it's warning you. And because people don't know about it, you don't really get race cars on the road all the time. You only get them on the racetrack. I'm gonna make this like this, so it looks more realistic. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? If there is anyone still watching me, what I'm saying is, if you think I'm joking or lying or making bullshit up, go and check it out on the YouTube. Just go and check it out, and you see for yourself, and you say, you know what? Wow, he's talking sense. And there's a lot of them. These warning signs, they normally look like normal warning signs. Like some of them are even red, and it will say fire, and it will point at the exhaust. It will say fire, no smoking zone, literally letting you know, do not smoke around this area. And most of these cars will have a fire extinguisher pointing where the fire extinguisher is. And you know the whole point of the fire extinguisher, because a car that has a fire, it's normally on racing cars, you get a fire extinguisher inside the cab. They're very prone to come alight. That is the whole reason. Look at, just watch the films Fast and Furious. They're all, every race, even tuners, even your nitros could come alight from an open flame, because nitros is very flammable. Nitros is like petrol. You know, nitros, bottle of nitros. You know, if the car was exploding and nitros heated up, it would literally explode like a nuclear bomb. Nitros, your car would be in the air if a nitros went off. It's more powerful than a nuclear. It's more powerful than a normal gas bottle. It's extra power at nitros. That's why it's called nitros gas, because it's extra flammable, and that's the whole point of making it your car faster. Because when it shoots inside your piston rings, the whole point of that car going fast is it's more flammable liquid, so it's giving it more combustion chamber burst. Meaning, when you put that, it's like steroids in a bodybuilder. When your muscles are pumping, you go to the gym, your muscles pumping, the blood is rushing around your muscles. When you pump steroids in your muscles, you get an extra pump. It's just like that, simple, like example. So what you see in the cars is basically cars on steroids. That's what it is. A race car is basically something on steroids, but run by petrol. But the fuel it runs on, which is the nitros, which you get on especially street racing cars. You don't normally get nitros on GT3 cars because they're really fast. They don't really need it. You get nitros on street racing car. But just watch the film Fast and Furious, the first one, when he looks at Paul Walker's car, the back, what's his name, Ja Rule. He says, he looks at the car and he's driving that what was that car? I forgot the name of it. That car I don't really like, but I use it in that first fire, and the car fucks up on him a little bit. But Ja Rule looks at how much nitros he goes, he's ready to blow himself up in this fucking car. Example of how powerful nitros is. If your car was to blow up and you got nitros bottle in your car, well, it's going to blow up even twice as much. Trust me.
Hello, MOG Manguard, medium light skin tone. MOG
Yeah, listen.
Manguard,
So
medium
what-
light skin tone.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is basically your race car is really a deadly machine, and it's ready to explode any time. It's just like a live, you know what a race car is like? It's been like a live petrol station all the time. You know when you walk around petrol station and they say do not smoke? That's why, look at films, they never smoke in racing cars. You know when I used to do it MOT, I smoke, if you notice, I smoke, but I can't smoke in a workshop. It's forbidden because of the highly flammable liquids and the fumes that's coming out of it. Remember, half the fumes that coming out of a race car is unburnt fuel, meaning it's ready to explode. It's not burnt because it's running so high that half of it doesn't burn. It's unburnt fuel. That's why it's very flammable. So we've learned something new today. Hope you guys believe me, because I promise you, it's not a joke what I'm saying, it's real. Trust me, it's real. I've seen accidents in petrol stations, on YouTube, when live flames that are fumable, even in race car garages, when cars have blown up. You know what they've done? They've left the car running, and the guy didn't realise, it's just from a lighter, you know, it's lit up, it's like the whole fucking car blew up, and everything, it's like a big flame of fucking explosion. And you think, what the fuck happened there? And I've saw this on live camera. They warn you, certain fumes, like this is CO unburnt fumes, they're fumes that normally are in race cars. And the reason why they're unburnt because of how fast the car is. Half of it is unburnt. If you look at them, you know what burns fuel? A catalytic converter, which cuts down emissions. Race cars have a thing called decat, which I especially done. You know, my Skyline, I deliberately took the cat off because it slows the car down. Believe it or not, yeah, I did on my Skyline. My car was worth much more money. Since I've modified it, it's actually lost the money. Yeah, believe it or not. Every time you modify a car, you lose the money. But I didn't want to see that. All I wanted was speed. I didn't give a shit about losing money. You don't give a shit about it. All you want to see is speed. And because I'm a racing guy and I wanted more speed, I took the cat avert on my car. There's no, it's loud, but cat is the exhaust silencer, but the first one that is in the first box that is very expensive, and they call it the catalytic converter. The reason why they call it catalytic converter, it converts gas into normal gas. It burns the unburnt fuel. It burns it inside the chamber. So by the time it reaches the back of your exhaust and silencer, them unburnt fuels have been burnt from the cat. That's the whole point of it. To burn gases that are explodable before it hits natural oxygen levels, which is the sky. I mean the atmosphere, the air. I hope you guys understand what I've just said. It basically means when you're around a racing car, you're literally around fumes that can blow up any second that you can't even see. Flammable fucking fumes. And this is true. It's not a joke. It is true. If you leave a race car running for about half an hour, go next to it and just take a sniff and see what you smell. All you smell is petrol, unburnt petrol. Try it one day. Just go, especially a racing car. Especially a racing car. You can smell petrol. And people when they sometimes go, is there live petrol running? No, it's not. It's the car running. It's the race car running, but half the fumes ain't burning. That's what it is. Finishing off this rap, and I'm giving you a little true on race cars. You guys need to really pay me for this. I'll take teacher lessons. I'll charge about, I don't know, £10 an hour. That's not a lot of money, is it? But I'll teach you guys to be a professional fucking racer and know everything you guys need to know about a racing car. Because I was literally brought up around a racing car. And I swear on my life, I'm not even joking. I literally, as my teenager years grown, I was showing you on that live stream, that is not a joke. As I was a teenager growing up from 20 to the age of 30, I've had the chance of driving all the race cars that I've even dreamt of. Yeah, that's why I bought a Skyline, because when I drove a Skyline, mate, I drove a GTI and I fell in love with it straight away. I thought, this is the fastest car ever. That's why I bought my Skyline a long time ago, because it was faster than the fucking Porsche that I'd driven. But this was a GTR and it was a test drive, because all GTRs are four-wheel drive. They're naturally four-wheel drive. The GTSTs are rear-wheel drive. They're more like a muscle car. That's why they can drift better. Basically a rear-wheel drive car can drift slightly bit more stronger and more than a four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive might handle better, but the four-wheel drive system stops that extra drifting. Remember, a car drifts from the rear more better than. That's why I look at muscle cars. They're very good drifters, because the power comes from the rear. Never forget that, people. And I promise you guys, what I'm saying is pure reality. Now, can you see what I've done with this rep today? I've spent this extra time, yeah, to do these little extra bits to make everything perfect leveling now. I've leveled everything now. If you've noticed, look, I've moved certain things up and down. I've leveled it. This bright here, you can never see it. So I'm going to put something else there so what you can see. Watch. That was a waste of time being there. That was a waste of time being there. So I'm going to put something there that you can actually see. Like Godzilla. I think that was the only sticker missing on this car. Zilla.
Yo.
That, look, I've actually put my final sticker on there now. This is the final sticker, Zilla. Had to put that in it. I had to. I'm looking at the car and think, hold on a minute, something's missing on this car. Well, it was this. It was this. I don't want to make it too big. I've got to go with that top one. Yeah, perfect. That was the only sticker that was missing. Let's put that on the other side. See, I've got bright on this side. See, the Zilla looks better. I can see it better. Let me get that bride off. And that was the final sticker. As I said, I'm still not going to save it today. I'll save it tomorrow in front of your eyes. Yeah, so you know I've saved it. And I will say, listen, I'm not going to touch this wrap ever again. That is it. I'm going to leave it like that. And that's why I went to the length of going to this detailing. This is called detailing, by the way. Some people do this for a living. I wish I did. I would have earned a lot of money from it by now. I'm not even joking. Doing this for a living, man. A lot of money involved. See that? Final sticker, the Zilla, but it's more noticeable than what I had on there earlier on. Now, looking at this car, I think everything's just goes into perspective, man. It's looking good. But that 2, you can see it in the middle of the O, needs to be more visible, so make that smaller. See this 2. Done. That one is visible. Right, that's it. That is it. I'm just gonna save it, and tomorrow I'll make my decision. Whether it's done, whether it's I'm gonna make a final change on it. But today is enough.
Cool car.
It's definitely enough. Enough is enough for today, man. Fuck me. I think it looks really sexy. No joke. I think I've done a really sexy job on this car. As an Evo with the body kit and the way I've done a really good job. Just gonna make this a bit more bigger. It's only an FEM sign. Just like that. So I've got another one here. Let's move that forward a bit. See that? See what I'm saying? Look, this little change here that you couldn't see before. Now you can see that bit more better. See what I'm saying? Make this bomb a bit more bigger too, so it looks like it's a grenade. And the grenade, it suits this vehicle. That one's perfect size. Now, this is the last thing I'm asking. Have another last look around this car. I mean, can you see anything wrong with it? Can you just have a look at it? Look at where I've put everything on it, and even the alloys. I've even made this colour, but I think the alloy should be black. I think the black suits it better with a matte coating like that. I don't want too much shine coming off the aggressive when they look matte black. Yeah, final look around the car. This is it, final look. Have a proper look at it now, in what I've done.
Nothing wrong with the car.
Nothing wrong. I reckon it looks perfect. If anything, I'm looking at this car now, it's the perfect fucking car. It's really good. I mean, like, in a word. Yeah, I've had a definitely good look around it now. 100%. I've not missed anything. Everything is perfect. Definitely now, perfect. Now, I'm not gonna say it now. I'm gonna save it tomorrow. I'm gonna save it tomorrow. It doesn't hurt. One more day, because I might still make some changes. I know what I'm like. Right, I'm gonna leave it like that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Out to my man Tune, staying with me all the way. You guys take care. You guys take care, man. God bless. Bye for now. Yeah, enough is enough.